Welcome everybody to stream 7 of me narrating the entire Epstein Files. Well, hello everybody. We don't normally get many viewers in these streams, so we'll breeze through this bit quick. Because I really want to get into the meat of the stuff, and I want to either go to bed, or if I have time, play with my kitties, and then go to bed. Not necessarily in that order. Anyway, today we are continuing through dataset 3. Yesterday we didn't have, and of course Clara's playing again. Of course, we didn't have too many files in dataset 3, however the files were big, so we were only able to go through half of it. So I'm looking to get the other half done, and then we can move on to dataset 4, the next stream, which may be Friday, may not be Friday, because we've got the end of month call coming up, so I don't know when that's going to be. Anyways, as per usual, I'm going to disclaim a few things. For starters, this stream, the proceeds from this stream and all my other streams covering Epstein content, you know, shorts, clips, donations, any sort of thing, that is all going to go to SAW, Speak Out, Act, Reclaim. This is the charity founded by Virginia Guthrie, now deceased, and while the organisation is not currently accepting donations, and I was unable to set up any official fundraiser via YouTube, I will donate the proceedings when possible, or to a similar organisation if not. And proof of this will be released when I do so. And if we need to donate to another organisation, I'll be transparent about that, and we can make sure we get the right one to do that too. But for now, they're not currently accepting donations, so I can't donate to them. But please, by all means, hold me to account. I say this publicly. And the money will eventually go to them once they start accepting money. Hello, Clara. And yes, we are once again joined by my cats, who have randomly decided to get up from where they were sleeping and have now started to be noisy and play again, which is absolutely fine. They've got the entire house. They'll come and go, and if you're lucky, I might be able to get them to come up on stream, although they don't like being picked up. They'll get used to that eventually. But anyways, while we're on here, we'll go on to the we'll go on to here, the DOJ's disclosures. So, to go into further detail as to what I'll be covering today, we have done dataset 1, we have done dataset 2, we have done half of dataset 3, and that was done yesterday. The next half of dataset 3 will be done today. Ideally, I want to get the entire lot done. But as we discussed last time, there are 67 files in dataset 3. 67. There should be, in theory, 1,728. Though some of those file numbers, they are converged into one of these 67 files. That said, there is a lot missing. There is a lot redacted as well. Now, most of these are images rather than works of text, so the trick that people have been saying to get past that censorship might not necessarily work. But I will make a good effort of trying, and we will go from there. But I should warn you that... first of all, I will say that this dataset 3 covers evidence collection. Specifically, what I think is from the Palm Beach Police Department for a lot of it, if not all of it. Some of these are FBI evidence is taken in. But that said, this also covers witness statements as we saw yesterday, and it goes into some very dark and horrible shit. So, steel yourselves, because I'll be doing the same. I like to think I'm normally quite, detached, stoic, thick-skinned. I mean, I've been browsing 4chan since I was 14, so probably even younger, to be honest. So not much phases me, but I will admit this got pretty close. And indeed, if my throat breaks up or anything like that, it's not because, I've lost it or anything like that mentally. I'm absolutely fine. It's just physically, it's, talking for 3 hours or 4 hours in a row is quite hard, even though I do what I do. Anyway, we're going to go straight into it, and then hopefully we can get dataset 3 done today. Now, some things I've scouted ahead. A lot of it is a decent amount of photos. A lot of it is heavily redacted as well. But we will see what happens. If we reach the end of dataset 3 early, depending on how much time we got left, I may just end the stream and have it as a short stream, or I may just carry on with dataset 4 and say, fuck it, we're steaming, let's go. Anyway, that said, let me just make sure I go onto the right tab. There we go. And we will carry on. And off to a great start. Well, at least this is a better start than last time. But that said, this is the last file, so it's going to be a very anticlimactic end. Anyway, this is the first file, so we're going to carry on from there. And I was going to say, if Clara does what she did yesterday and starts going behind my PC, starts making a lot of racket, I'm going to take them out of the room, and I'm just going to close the door. They've been absolutely brilliant for most of the day, and they're not being neglected, so I can promise that. So I'm not going to be neglecting them if I need to boot them out of the office. But if Clara distracts me too much, then they might go outside for a bit, or alternatively, I might see if I can get her on my shoulder. Anyway, let's begin. We're going on from file 4231 from dataset 3. So I don't think these are C's. I think these are holes punched. 1A153 FD-340 Rev 4-11-03, file number 500-NY-3027571, Field Office Acquiring Evidence, NYO, serial number of originating document 405, date received 7/17/20 from Brad Edwards. That's the name of the contributor/interviewee, nothing for address and nothing for city or state. By SA, redacted. So I'm assuming these are other individuals involved in the case, whether witnesses or something, or law enforcement, identities that need to be protected. And yeah, I will be returning to that theme a lot, because people are saying that this is heavily redacted, and yes it is, but for things that are legitimately redacted, I will point that out, that is to protect witnesses and to protect the victims. So anyway, to be returned, receipt given, grand jury material disseminate only pursuant to Rule 6E, Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, Federal Taxpayer Information FTI, title is yes, no for all of that. None of that has been selected. Reference, communication enclosing material, nothing added. Description, original notes, RE interview of, USB or photographs provided by Brad Edwards from Redacted. Item was not scanned, description USB, official doc lab instructions, revised July 27th, 2020. And there you go. It's all of that for a random USB drive instead of what's actually on it. Welcome to the Epstein Files. Yeah. We have found some interesting information that I have clipped and put on the channel, and sometimes we get complete plonkers like this. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, several redacted photos, nothing to read here. Possible victim. So let's move on from there. Redacted 2005. You will always be beautiful, and life is worth living for heart yourself. And this is likely from the back of one of these photos. Again, could be written by a victim or from Epstein himself, although seen Epstein's writing, I don't believe this is from him. This may be the victim's writing rather than Epstein's, because I've seen Epstein's writing. His is more of a scribble. And again, redacted faces, likely victims or witnesses. Redacted, witness, that's an 01 there. Redacted, and I agree with those redactions. Alright, next one. Okay, this is interesting. There's nothing to read here, but I'm curious as to, this looks like a pen drawing rather than anything actually involved in the room. And that's a pen drawing as well. It's possible that it was drawn like this is highlighted in red ink just to say it belongs here or it was here. Maybe a witness would have said, yeah, that painting was up there, and that's the reference for law enforcement. Regardless, there is nothing to read there. And also, I don't think there's anything to read here. The photos we've seen so far have not been the best definition. This one's very grainy and even worse, but I don't think there's any works of text here I can try and do. And that's the end of that file. Okay, what do we got here? These are buggered up photos with a redaction here, so it's possible this could be a Nazi type of photo, or this could be a very old photo, or a photo that was damaged that was just being partially recovered. Regardless, there's nothing to read there. That's obviously Epstein, with a potential victim, and same here, but there's nothing to read. I guess that could say NAVY for Navy. So that's the thing he was wearing. We have seen Epstein wear that before, I think with the words Navy on there. I can't recall off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure we've seen it before, likely in dataset 2, where he features a lot. And indeed, in dataset 1, we have like piles of clothes where Navy was written on them. I want to say it's like a grey or a blue a hoodie or a tracksuit top. But yeah, but apart from that, nothing to read there. Okay, Jesus Christ, that's a flashbang. Nothing to read there, and we're going to swiftly move on. That was potentially from a victim. Anyway, or an accomplice, because there were accomplices involved as well. Anyway, okay, something to read. Zorro/Vegas, LSJ Aerials, Clouds Prague Painting, Redacted Misk 604, Gay Jean-Luc, Redacted Paris, Redacted. Hello, Dexter. You're being nice and behaved, but your sister is, well, she's making a bit of a racket over there. But I don't think this pops up on the mic. So I think for people either watching in the chat, not that we do have a chat at the moment, you can make a comment. Don't be afraid. I don't think Epstein's going to come after you. Well, mainly because he's dead, but yeah, you know what I mean. You know, don't make me feel alone in this. You can make a comment. But regardless, if you want to just, like, chill out, that's also fine. But regardless, I doubt you can actually hear my cats, but they are being quite active at my feet just down here. Which is fine. Book 10. Alright. So, okay. Looks like we got a bunch of photo albums. I did scout this out before. So, LSJ Aerials, Redacted Jet Ski. So, do I read out these specific bits? I suspect I don't. Well, actually I can. It's quite short. If the entire PDF involved that, I would just not read this bit. Because this is relatively, this is, you know, not information at all. His ghost will come after us. Well, maybe. I mean, I was very, very paranoid yesterday that somebody was outside the house. And turns out it was like builders doing building work and they just left their car there. That said, I wouldn't be surprised if a few builders sort of used their jobs to sort of scout out vulnerable houses. So, you know, don't have that problem. And of course, I was looking at Welcome to the Game free trailer content and, you know, sneak peeks and early access from other YouTubers. Fun-looking game. I'm probably not going to play it, but I like watching people play it, if that makes sense. And that's a game that involves, like, that's a home invasion game with deep web killers and other creepy people. What are you two doing? Oh, Clara, you want to go on that shelf. You do not belong on there, Clara. That is my medicine shelf. Yeah, I might get them out. But anyway, I am going to read these bits of text here. That said, it's fairly pointless. And, I mean, I'm not sure if you can see how much, but this is going to be a large file. If it's too large and if it has just this, I will probably breeze through it a little bit more. But let's go for it. DSCF0022_1.tiff. DSCF0023_1.tiff. DSCF0024_1.tiff. DSCF0025_1.tiff. You can see what I mean. If we get too much of this, I'm going to skip past it. DSCF0029_1.tiff. But I think I will say that still counts as me reading the Epstein Files because this is very repetitive and unnecessary. Anyway, DSCF0050_1.tiff. DSCF0031_1.tiff. DSCF0032_1.tiff. DSCF0033_1.tiff. DSCF0034_1.tiff. DSCF0035_1.tiff. DSCF0036_1.tiff. DSCF0034_1.tiff. DSCF0038_1.tiff. DSCF0039_1.tiff. DSCF0040_1.tiff. I mean, hell, I'm on a roll here. I could probably do it if it consists entirely of this, but I do think there's other stuff coming up. Yeah, but as for people implicated in this, it's mainly Bill Clinton. That said, we don't have witnesses speaking out against him, or at least that's what we're being told. I did search and wonder why Bill Clinton hadn't been immediately arrested after those photos came out. But yeah, apparently there's they don't have like witness stuff at the moment, though they might do in future. But I know, like, and I say this every time, the aim is not to be partisan or to throw shade either way. I'm not part of American politics because I'm not an American myself. I just want to ensure that the victims get justice, and I don't care which side has bad people. I just care that all the bad guys face justice for what they've done, and the victims get the compensation and the support they need. That's it. I don't care if you want to throw shade at Bill Clinton or the Democrats. Bill Clinton featured a lot in Dataset 2. That said, Trump, in a way, has sort of inadvertently featured before. He's been seen with Epstein. There were photos of him, and it was also like a shrine, if you like, of Epstein meeting famous people, and Trump was on there. What format is .tiff? I suspect it's a very old photo type, because these look very old, and this whole thing goes back decades. So I think the earliest year we've had so far, I think, is 2002. Now, I think we had digital cameras back then. I don't know if we had JPEGs back then. I'm sure, a technical person will be able to tell me. Did we have JPEGs back then? What kind of stuff do we have? But .tiff is the file. It could just be like that's the custom file name of the camera company or whatever. This is some kind of digital camera, I suspect, possibly an earlier model. But these may be very, very early photos. I mean, many of these witness statements, they are from that time, 2002, 2003, that sort of time period. And it's only going back now that they're able to get testimony. So, for example, Virginia Giuffre, she was much older when the stuff came out, and when she actually came out publicly as a victim of Epstein. Very, very courageous woman, what she did. Very sad that she allegedly took her own life. Anyway, on that sad note, we are going to continue, though. DSCF0041_1.tiff, DSCF0042_1.tiff, DSCF0044_1.tiff, DSCF0045_1.tiff, DSCF0048_1.tiff. I will say, though, these numbers aren't exactly in numerical order. We are getting gaps. So keep that in mind. They could be skipped. That said, this is all part of the same sheet, so there's not an outright reduction. DSCF0049_1.tiff, DSCF0050_1.tiff, DSCF0051_1.tiff, DSCF0055_1.tiff, DSCF0056_1.tiff, DSCF0057_1.tiff, DSCF0058_1.tiff, DSCF0059_1.tiff, DSCF0060_1.tiff, DSCF0065_1.tiff, DSCF0066_1.tiff. Yeah, and these photos, I think, I mean, they might not be of Epstein's Island. Epstein's Island is a bit more. I mean, I don't want to say it. It's got more buildings. It's more vibrant than that. This one looks like a barren island, really. But then again, this was taken a while ago, so who knows? There's a difference between Epstein Island, sort of in the more modern era when the FBI photos were taken, and possibly what was the case in 2003. Because I think the deed for the Epstein Island that was bought a long, long time ago. Anyway, I think I was here. Oh no, I did the entire. Did I do the entire thing? Oh, fuck it, I'll do this bottom line anyway. DSCF0059_1.tiff, DSCF0060_1.tiff, DSCF0065_1.tiff, DSCF0066_1.tiff. There we go. But yeah. I think Virginia Giuffre, especially, and some of the other witnesses, mentioned helicopter rides, so that was what was taken to the island. Anyway, DSCF0067_1.tiff, DSCF0068_1.tiff. But these photos, I mean, there's nothing really in them. But I guess the helicopter might be significant in some way. But anyway. Item was not scanned. Description. CD. Official Doc Lab instructions, revised July 27, 2020. LSJ, Ariel's Jet Ski. DVD R, 4.7 gigabytes, 4 times speed. DVD R, 4.7. 2003, Apple Computer Inc. All rights reserved. Apple and the Apple app are trademarks of Apple Computer Inc. Blah, blah, blah. In the US and other countries, made in Japan, 691 4213A. Probably didn't need to read that, but whatever. Anyway, 71st, clouds. Okay, so this redaction here, likely it details more of the file amid the myriad of stuff they've got, so I guess this is just so people don't try digging publicly or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. 71st 00.jpg, 71st 01.jpg, 71st 02.jpg, 71st 03.jpg, 71st 04.jpg, 71st 05.jpg, 71st 06.jpg, 71st 07.jpg, 71st 08.jpg, 71st 09.jpg, 71st 10.jpg, 71st 11.jpg, 71st 12.jpg, 71st 13.jpg, 71st 14.jpg, 71st 15.jpg. There we go. I'm actually doing this quite quickly. I think if I can get a rhythm going, it rolls off the tongue. It's a bit easier to do that. Anyway, 71st 16.jpg, 71st 17.jpg, 71st 18.jpg, 71st 19.jpg, 71st 20.jpg, 71st 21.jpg, 71st 22.jpg, 71st 23.jpg, 71st 24.jpg, 71st 25.jpg, 71st.26.jpg, 71st 27.jpg, 71st 28.jpg, 71st 29.jpg, 71st 30.jpg, 71st 31.jpg. There we go. 71st 32.jpg. Okay, we're combo breaker here. Im 5641.jpg, Im 5677.jpg, Im 5683.jpg. Yeah, that teddy bear is a bit disturbing right there. But apart from that, nothing to read apart from the fucking file names. Im 5687.jpg, Im 5688.jpg, Im 5695.jpg, Im 5717.jpg. Redacted cloud 00.jpg, redacted cloud 01.jpg, redacted cloud 02.jpg, redacted cloud 03.jpg, redacted cloud 04.jpg, redacted cloud 05.jpg, redacted cloud 06.jpg, redacted cloud 07.jpg. Redacted clouds 08.jpg, redacted clouds 09.jpg, redacted clouds 10.jpg, redacted clouds 11.jpg. Presumably these are all from what was grabbed on the CD. Redacted clouds 12.jpg, redacted clouds 13.jpg, redacted clouds 14.jpg, redacted clouds 15.jpg, redacted clouds 16.jpg, redacted clouds 17.jpg, redacted clouds 18.jpg, redacted clouds 19.jpg, redacted clouds 20.jpg, redacted clouds 21.jpg, redacted clouds 22.jpg, redacted clouds 23.jpg. Redacted class 24.jpg, redacted class 25.jpg, redacted class 26.jpg, redacted class 27.jpg, redacted class 28.jpg, redacted class 29.jpg, redacted class 30.jpg, redacted class 31.jpg, redacted class 32.jpg, redacted class 33.jpg, redacted class 34.jpg, redacted class 35.jpg, redacted class 36.jpg, redacted class 37.jpg, redacted class 38.jpg, redacted class 39.jpg, redacted class 40.jpg, redacted class 41.jpg. Why are you taking photos of fucking clouds? Redacted class 42.jpg, redacted class 43.jpg, redacted class 44.jpg, redacted class 45.jpg, redacted class 46.jpg, redacted class 47.jpg, redacted class 48.jpg, redacted class 49.jpg. Cheers. Well, tonight I'm not drinking whiskey, I'm actually drinking rum. I am now on the keto diet, so I cannot have carbs, but whiskey and rum do not have carbs, apparently. This isn't a blended, this isn't like a flavored whiskey, rum either, so I'm fine. But I'm a little bit behind on this one. My parents went to the Caribbean for holiday quite a while back, and they gifted me a bottle of rum from there. It's pretty good. It is sweet, so I'm really hoping this doesn't have carbs. Regardless, I've been very, very good anyway. But yeah, I'm still craving sugar though. Anyway, that's a lot of clouds. Yes, it was. I suspect we've got more. We are. Bear in mind, this is a huge file. We are this far on the file. If you can see my mouse on the side, we are that far. We still got to go down. Rum review. I could do a review thing down the line. But it's more to keep my throat clear to help out my airways a little bit, and because I need to have some drink to go with this. That said, I'm probably more of a connoisseur of whiskey than rum. So if I ever collab with other YouTubers and if they end up coming down here or I go visit them, I will probably bring a bottle of whiskey and we'll have fun with that. Anyway, although then again, nobody knows who the hell I am on YouTube, so collabs are probably not going to happen for a while. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm not necessarily trying. It sounds like it would be fun, but anyway, that's me rambling again. I need to stop rambling because I need to get these files done. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Great, we've got another one. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. 71st cloud pics. Maybe we're getting more cloud pics here. Okay, that's redacted 50404. Okay, so these photos are from 2004. Yeah, so we got JPEGs and stuff, but these are very, very old. It's burnt onto a CD. That was, that might be before a lot of yours time. Anyway, okay, Prague clouds. More clouds! Fuck my life. Anyway, cloud00.jpg, cloud01.jpg, cloud02.jpg, cloud03.jpg, cloud04.jpg, cloud05.jpg, cloud06.jpg, cloud07.jpg, cloud08.jpg, cloud09.jpg, cloud10.jpg, cloud11.jpg, cloud12.jpg, cloud13.jpg, cloud14.jpg, cloud15.jpg, cloud16.jpg, cloud17.jpg, cloud18.jpg, cloud19.jpg, cloud20.jpg, cloud21.jpg, cloud22.jpg, cloud23.jpg, Class 24.jpg, Class 25.jpg, Class 26.jpg, Class 27.jpg, Class 28.jpg, Class 29.jpg, Class 30.jpg, Class 31.jpg, Class 32.jpg, Class 33.jpg, Class 34.jpg, Class 35.jpg, JPEG, Class 36.jpg, Class 37.jpg, Class 38.jpg, Class 39.jpg, Class 40.jpg, Class 41.jpg, Class 42.jpg, Class 43.jpg, Class 44.jpg, Class 45.jpg, Class 46.jpg, image underscore 574.jpg, prog00.jpg, prog01.jpg, prog02.jpg, prog03.jpg, prog04.jpg, prog05.jpg, prog06.jpg, prog07.jpg, prog08.jpg, prog09.jpg, prog10.jpg, prog11.jpg, prog12.jpg, prog13.jpg, prog14.jpg, prog15.jpg, prog16.jpg, prog17.jpg, prog18.jpg, prog19.jpg, prog20.jpg, prog21.jpg, prog22.jpg, prog23.jpg, prog24.jpg, prog25.jpg, prog26.jpg, prog27.jpg, prog28.jpg, prog29.jpg, prog30.jpg, prog31.jpg, prog32.jpg, prog33.jpg, and we're getting a few redactions here, prog34.jpg, prog35.jpg, prog36.jpg, prog37.jpg, prog38.jpg, prog39.jpg, prog40.jpg, prog41.jpg, prog42.jpg, prog42.jpg, prog43.jpg, prog44.jpg, prog45.jpg, prog46.jpg, prog47.jpg, prog48.jpg, prog49.jpg, prog50.jpg, prog51.jpg, prog52.jpg, prog53.jpg, JPEG, prog54.jpg, prog55.jpg, prog56.jpg, prog57.jpg, prog58.jpg, prog59.jpg, prog60.jpg, prog61.jpg, prog62.jpg, does look nice, prog63.jpg, prog64.jpg, prog65.jpg, prog66.jpg, prog67.jpg, prog68.jpg, that's redacted, prog clouds again, prog69.jpg, prog70.jpg, prog71.jpg, redacted airports, there's nothing to read here, apart from that, this is mirrored, I can't necessarily make it out, and is in a different language, I suspect. Anyway, prog69.jpg, prog70.jpg, prog71.jpg, prog72.jpg, to paris00.jpg, to paris01.jpg, to paris02.jpg, to paris03.jpg, to paris04.jpg, to paris05.jpg, prog yep, to paris6.jpg, to paris07.jpg, to paris08.jpg, to paris09.jpg, to paris10.jpg, to paris11.jpg, to paris12.jpg, fully redacted. This one redacted as well, could be a victim. I can't necessarily tell the height because of the box. Legs are about the same as Epstein, so I would say an adult, or at least adult size, roughly similar size. To Paris 11.jpg, to Paris 12.jpg, to Paris 13.jpg, to Paris 14.jpg, to Paris 15.jpg, to Paris 16.jpg, that's Maxwell. Yeah. To Paris 17.jpg, to Paris 18.jpg, to Paris 19.jpg, to Paris 20.jpg, to Paris 21.jpg, to Paris 22.jpg. Jesus, I hate Maxwell. To Paris 23.jpg, to Paris 24.jpg. Right. Must drink with Net Narrator. Absolutely. Come along to the end of month special. We always drink together there. No, not in person. We do it over Discord. It's still great fun though. I'm probably gonna have to clip that. Gonna suck. Jesus, so many photos. Item was not scanned. Description: another CD. Okay. I think Clara just sneezed. Official .lab instructions revised July 7, 2020. Prague 504 American Compact Disc. CSAM not scanned. 2 thumbnails. Official doc lab instructions revised March 10th, 2025. Okay, redacted. Okay, these are pictures of the same painting. DSC00157.jpg, DSC00162.jpg, Paris Painting 00.raf, Paris Painting 01.raf, Paris Painting 02.raf, Paris Painting 03.raf, Paris Painting 04.raf. You're taking pictures of the same fucking painting. What the hell is wrong with you people? Okay, that's a silly question. There's a lot of things wrong with those people. Dexter, don't go behind there. Yeah, my computer turned off by them rummaging around there earlier today. I really don't want to repeat, especially when I'm streaming. So... Oh, there you are. Yeah. So if there's a repeat, if I suddenly get turned off, there's a good chance I haven't been Epsteined. I've been kittened. Because that's what they like to do. Now, where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. Paris Painting 04.raf, Paris Painting 05.raf, Paris Painting 06.raf, Paris Painting 07.raf, Paris Painting 08.raf, Paris Painting 09.raf, Paris Painting 10.raf, Paris Painting 11.raf, Paris Painting 12.raf, Paris Painting 13.raf, Paris Painting 14.raf, Paris Painting 15.raf, Paris Painting 16.raf, Paris Painting 17.raf. Item is not scanned. Description: CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Painting. Redacted. Redacted and redacted. Now, we've heard mention of a Zorro Ranch before. I don't think we've seen many details of that. It is in America, so I'm surprised we haven't seen photos. But this could be the ranch. Anyway, let's continue. DSCF0027_1.tiff, DSCF0028_1.tiff, DSCF0029_1.tiff, DSCF0030_1.tiff, DSCF0031_1.tiff, DSCF0032_1.tiff. Possibly a victim on the horse. Again, as part of the grooming process, a lot of things were, you know, hey, I'm a rich guy, have all this stuff. Oh, by the way, I want you to do some other stuff now that you're drawn in, that kind of thing. Yeah, horrible. Anyway, DSCF0033_1.tiff, DSCF0034_1.tiff, DSCF0035_1.tiff. DSCF0037_1.tiff, DSCF0038_1.tiff, DSCF0039_1.tiff, DSCF0040_1.tiff, DSCF0041_1.tiff, DSCF0042_1.tiff, DSCF0043_1.tiff, DSCF0044_1.tiff, DSCF0045_1.tiff. Yeah, unidentified individual on a horse. Doing a lot of that kind of stuff. Anyway, carry on. DSCF0046_1.tiff, DSCF0047_1.tiff, DSCF0048_1.tiff, DSCF0049_1.tiff, DSCF0050_1.tiff, DSCF0051_1.tiff, DSCF0052_1.tiff, DSCF0053_1.tiff, DSCF0054_1.tiff, DSCF0055_1.tiff, DSCF0056_1.tiff, DSCF0057_1.tiff, DSCF0058_1.tiff, DSCF0059_1.tiff, DSCF0060_1.tiff, DSCF0061_1.tiff, DSCF0062_1.tiff, DSCF0063_1.tiff. Again, it's much of the same. someone riding a horse. It could be that this isn't Epstein's Zorro Ranch, and this could be somebody else, one of his associates, or somebody else, which is why this file name is redacted, quite possibly, unless these refer to the name of the victims, essentially. Anyway, let's carry on. DSC F0064_1.tiff, DSC F0065_1.tiff, DSC F0066_1.tiff, DSC F0067_1.tiff, DSC F0068_1.tiff, DSC F0069_1.tiff, DSC F0070_1.tiff, and that's redacted there. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Here we go again. Official .lab instructions. Revised July 27, 2020. DVD-R. 4.7 GB, 2x speed. Redacted, Zorro. 604. So yeah, that is Zorro Ranch. That is the Zorro Ranch. Oh, hang on. Oh, that feels better. So yeah, earlier I said it could be like a ranch of somebody else. No, this is probably his ranch, considering it says Zorro. Zorro is a ranch that Epstein owned. Anyway, let's carry on. Zorro/Vegas/Aspen. Okay. Not that, I don't know if that refers to what's redacted here or not, but yeah. Right, we got a lot of redacted photos here. So, image 6122.jpg. Image 6123.jpg, im6124.jpg, im6125.jpg, im6126.jpg, im6127.jpg, im6128.jpg, im6129.jpg. Yeah, a lot of big redactions here. Many, yeah, women are redacted here. Anyway. M6130.jpg, M6131.jpg, M6132.jpg, M6133.jpg, M6134.jpg, M6135.jpg, M6136.jpg, M6137.jpg. Sorry, I think I'll try and make points as and when I make them once I'm done with a page, because I keep losing my place otherwise. But yeah. But no, don't doubt my determination. I'm reading the fucking file names of photos here. Ugh. And we're gonna get and dataset 4, it goes on to more goes on to the documents and stuff, which is, you know, the stuff I really should be reading. But we want to be thorough, so I'm doing the entire lot. I've covered the photos, covered the you know, the other evidence added. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll get it done eventually. I mean, dataset 3. There are 5 more datasets after this, so yeah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And then I'll see about doing more live narrations, because yeah, I need to stream more. Anyway, stop rambling on. I need to stop doing that. I just need to carry on. I just need to punch forward. im6138.jpg, im6139.jpg, im6140.jpg, im6141.jpg, im6142.jpg, im6143.jpg, im6144.jpg, im6145.jpg, im6146.jpg, im6147.jpg, im6148.jpg, im6149.jpg, im6150.jpg, im6151.jpg, im6152.jpg, im6153.jpg. Heavy redactions here. Again, vehicles. Not sure what this is. This is a room of some kind. Yeah, obviously to protect the identity of people. I think it's more likely they're protecting the identity of victims rather than perpetrators. Although I do know that perpetrators have been photographed, and that was part of Epstein's blackmail kind of thing, the thing that we do. Anyway, alright. Yeah. M6154.jpg, M6155.jpg, M6156.jpg, M6157.jpg, M6158.jpg, M6159.jpg, M6160.jpg, M6161.jpg, M6162.jpg, M6163.jpg, M6164.jpg, M6165.jpg, M6166.jpg, M6167.jpg. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Zorro/Vegas/Aspen. So that was, yeah. This CD could respond to just what we saw above rather than what we're going to see below. Anyway, CSAM not scanned. 33 thumbnails. Official .lab instructions revised March 10th, 2025. Okay, that's a different one. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. DVD-R 4.7 gigabytes, 4 times speed. Redacted, Zorro. CSAM not scanned. 51 thumbnails. Official .lab instructions. Revised March 10th, 2025. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions. Revised July 27th, 2020. DVD-R. 4.7 gigabyte speed. 2 times speed. Redacted 1 Zorro. So it makes me think there's multiple CDs based on stuff that happened at the ranch. Anyway, okay, next one. Redacted at the top. DSCF0001_1.tiff, DSCF0002_1.tiff, DFC0003_1.tiff, DSCF0004_1.tiff, DSCF0... Redacted, what the fuck? 0005_1.tiff, DSCF0006_1.tiff, DSCF0007_1.tiff, DSCF0008_1.tiff, DSCF0009_1.tiff, DSCF0010_1.tiff, DSCF0011_1.tiff. This one's highlighted for some reason. That's somebody's arm. It looks like a very thin arm. Possibly underage. Although then again, we did see from Epstein's earlier stuff that he wasn't into, shall we say, darker complexion people. DSCF0012_1.tiff, DSCF0013_1.tiff, again highlighted, DSCF0014_1.tiff, DSCF0015_1.tiff, DSCF0016_1.tiff, DSCF0017_1.tiff, DSCF0018_1.tiff, DSCF0019_1.tiff, DSCF0020_1.tiff. Oh god, bunch more redactions. Assume it's more people. DSCF0021_1.tiff, DSCF0022_1.tiff, DSCF0023_1.tiff, DSCF0024_1.tiff, DSCF0025_1.tiff, DSCF0026_1.tiff, DSCF0027_1.tiff, DSCF0028_1.tiff, DSCF0029_1.tiff, DSCF0030_1.tiff, DSCF0031_1.tiff, DSCF0032_1.tiff. Redacted. Well, if nothing else, you can watch me torture myself reading file names. That could be a modicum of entertainment for you guys. Alright. CSAM not scanned. 13 thumbnails. Official .lab instructions revised March 10th, 2025. CSAM not scanned. 24 thumbnails. Official .lab instructions revised March 10th, 2025. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. DVD-R 4.7 GB, 2 times speed. Redacted Zorro. Misks Pix 604. So 04 being likely the year. Boston 00.jpg, Boston 01.jpg, Boston 02.jpg, Boston 03.jpg, Boston 04.jpg. It's the same, practically the same fucking photo. Why are you taking useless photos? Boston 05.jpg, Boston 06.jpg, Boston 07.jpg, Boston 08.jpg, Boston 09.jpg, Boston 10.jpg, Boston 11.jpg, Boston 12.jpg, Boston 13.jpg, Boston 14.jpg, Boston 15.jpg, Boston 16.jpg, Boston 17.jpg, Boston 18.jpg, Boston 19.jpg, Boston 20.jpg, Boston 21.jpg, Boston 22.jpg, Boston 23.jpg, Boston 24.jpg, Boston 25.jpg, Boston 26.jpg, Boston 27.jpg, .jpg, Boston 28.jpg, Boston 29.jpg, Boston 30.jpg, Boston 31.jpg, Boston 32.jpg, Boston 33.jpg, Boston 34.jpg, Boston 35.jpg, Boston 36.jpg, Boston 37.jpg, Boston 38.jpg, Boston 39.jpg. Good God. Zorro 0.tiff, Zorro 1.tiff, Zorro 2.tiff, Zorro 3.tiff, Zorro 4.tiff, Zorro 5.tiff, Zorro 6.tiff, Zorro 7.tiff, Zorro 8.tiff, Zorro 9.tiff, Pinto 10.tiff, Pinto 11.tiff, Pinto 12.tiff, Pinto 13.tiff, Pinto 14.tiff, Pinto 15.tiff, redacted steps 0.jpg, redacted steps 1.jpg, redacted steps 2.jpg, redacted steps 3.jpg, redacted steps 4.jpg, redacted steps 5.jpg, JE/redacted 00.jpg, JE redacted 01.jpg. Okay, so a little bit of text comprehension there. While I don't, while identifying photos and stuff, I don't really have any expertise regarding, I can still offer my opinion. That said, the text here something steps dot 2. Now, this could be a public place, or this could be the private residence of somebody else. Another rich and famous person with photographs taken. This doesn't automatically mean that the rich person whose property this is involved in the dirty shit. However, they know Epstein, and clearly this guy's being protected. As for whether they're genuinely innocent, or whether they're an elite trying to hide their stuff, we don't know. That said, if anybody recognizes this somehow or has seen it before, speak up. Name it. Who is it? And JE/somebody else, this is Epstein and somebody else. I mean, what are they doing? He's sat on the floor. I mean, they look like they're in a partying mood. So I guess, the more informal it is between Epstein and whoever they're with, I would hazard a guess the more likely the other person knows a bit more about what's going on behind closed doors with Epstein. Unless Epstein kept his mouth shut. I do know, obviously, other people were clued in onto what Epstein was doing, so it depends on how big a circle of trust is, but the more I think people know Epstein in a casual format, rather than necessarily formal, and in a business way, the more likely they are, I think, to at least know what's going on, or have an indication as to what's going on. Especially when Epstein would travel with these young girls. They had to have been seen. Some, had to be seen, but, maybe a lot of people just decided to keep their heads down through blackmail or just apathy. Don't know. But yeah, that's the impression I'm getting. There's the impression I'm getting at least from these two photos. Less the fact that he's visiting someone here. Because this could, he's a businessman. He did meet the rich and famous through his business side. So possible that the person whose property this is innocent. But I would be a lot more skeptical about his more casual appearances with the rich and famous. I'll just say that. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm right, but that's my personal opinion on the matter. And I think it has a little bit of weight considering the amount of stuff I've read here. Anyway, mispix 604. JE redacted 02.jpg, JE/redacted 03.jpg, JE redacted 04.jpg, JE redacted 05.jpg, JE redacted 06.jpg, JE redacted 07.jpg, JE redacted 08.jpg, JE redacted 09.jpg. Yeah, these are more casual photos. It's quite possible that that somebody is being protected who shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Let's flip the script on that. This is a very young figure, as is this. A very young figure. Their identity absolutely needs to be protected. Yeah, it could be he's playing a... Yeah, that's a kid. That's like... Really, that's a really young kid. So, redacted. Shit, where am I? I think I was... where was I? I think I was here. I think I did JE06, 07, 08, 09.jpg. But this is redacted 0.jpg. JE... Oh, fuck, that's not redacted. JE/Maya. Or Mava. Is that a... Yeah, I think it's possible that I can access stuff under here. Nope, it's not. Now, Mava or Maya. I am more inclined to say Maya. That said, if Maya is a victim, we need to do our own due diligence in this channel to make sure they're protected. So it's entirely possible. Then again, would you necessarily name a kid in as a file name? I'm not sure. Could just be Maya could be a mother, or could be another associate. He was with a lot of people, but yeah, it's entirely possible that Maya is the child in question. So anyway, JE redacted 12.jpg, JE redacted 13.jpg, JE redacted 14.jpg, JE redacted 15.jpg, JE redacted 16.jpg, JE redacted 17.jpg. Okay. And again, it's Mixpic 604. We already narrated that bit. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. It's just my nose is really itchy. Yeah, to clear my airways, sometimes I need to, like, inhale. I'll show you where it is, actually. It's, stuff like that, which will clear, unblock noses and congestion and all of that, but still, feels weird. Anyway, London00.jpg, London01.jpg, London02.jpg, London03.jpg, London04.jpg, London05.jpg, London06.jpg, London07.jpg, London08.jpg, London09.jpg, London10.jpg, London11.jpg, London12.jpg, London13.jpg, London14.jpg, redacted 0.jpg. Could be somebody lying down on there, but that's redacted. Again, mispics 604. Okay, this is heavily redacted. Redacted. This is a redacted photo of a lady in probably a bikini or some kind of summer dress or something. Anyway, LSJ5.jpg, LSJ6.jpg, LSJ7.jpg, LSJ8.jpg, LSJ9.jpg, NYC00.jpg, NYC01.jpg, NYC02.jpg, NYC03.jpg, NYC04.jpg, NYC05.jpg, NYC06.jpg. NYC07.jpg, NYC08.jpg, NYC09.jpg, NYC10.jpg, NYC11.jpg, NYC12.jpg, Portofino0.jpg, Portofino1.jpg, Portofino2.jpg, Portofino3.jpg, Portofino3.jpg, Portofino4.jpg? Yeah, Portofino5.jpg, Portofino6.jpg, Portofino7.jpg, Portofino8.jpg. Okay, item was not scanned. Description, CD, official.lab instructions, revised July 27th, 2020. Fujifilm, Mixpic 604, compact disc recordable. Item was not scanned. Description, CD, official.lab instructions, revised July 27th, 2020. Okay, TDK, certified plus. Jean-Luc, gay pics. It's a CD that literally says gay pics. Do I dare scroll down? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it very, very slowly. Redacted photo. Okay. File 0002.jpg, redacted JPEG, redacted plain.psd. Is this a dude? I don't know. It said gay pics. Then again, this person is clearly being intimate with someone. Is this the Jean-Luc in question? Quite possibly. Redacted PG. File 0001.jpg with a fully redacted photo. Redacted photo. Chef redacted 0.jpg, chef redacted.jpg, chef redacted 2.jpg. I think there's probably one in that case. DSC 00027.jpg, DSC 00028.jpg, DSC 00029.jpg, DSC 00030.jpg, DSC 00031.jpg, DSC 00032.jpg, DSC 00033.jpg, DSC 00034.jpg, DSC 00035.jpg, DSC 00036.jpg, DSC 0037.jpg, DSC 00061.jpg, redacted 0.jpg. Is that a line of text? Okay. If anybody on the internet can read that specifically, I'll be very impressed. I suspect that's not going to happen, though. Regardless, let's move on. Redacted photo. Redacted.jpg, redacted 2.jpg, redacted 3.jpg, redacted 4.jpg, redacted 5.jpg, redacted 6.jpg, redacted.jpg, redacted glasses 0.jpg, redacted glasses 1.jpg, Paris 00.jpg, Paris 01.jpg, Paris 02.jpg, Paris 03.jpg, Paris 04.jpg, Paris 05.jpg, Paris 06.jpg. Yeah, quite a lot of these are random photos, but especially with the car, especially with the face. Unless these are witnesses or victims, I mean, hell. This is the same person as this. This is the same person as this. I will go ahead and say that right now. The buttons are the same, the coat is the same. Why is this guy's face being redacted when he is here? Not only that, this dude we have seen before in the Epstein Files earlier on. Yeah, I don't think he's, unless he's a witness, he's obviously not a victim. Is he part of the, is he one of the perpetrators? Is he involved? Possibly. That said, why is he being redacted? So this lends, so I will point out here, this lends a lot of credence to the people saying that, oh yeah, Trump's covering it up, or the government's covering it up, or, you know, the elites are covering it up. Whichever one of those you want to believe, I do believe that stuff is being covered up unnecessarily here. Because, yeah. These are the same. Glasses0.jpg, this is redacted glasses01.jpg. So it's not, you know, it also wants to hide who this person is. Then again, we've seen them before. I'm pretty sure they're distinctive, and I'm pretty sure the internet can find out who they are. If they're a witness that's not actually involved in the horrific stuff going on, fine, fair play, I can understand that. But if this guy is heavily involved with Epstein and his staff, chances are he's involved to a degree. But they're being protected, judging by this. Could be, you know, a slip up on the part of the DOJ. But, yeah, as I say, lends credence to the fact that there is an aspect of cover-up going on. Perpetrated by who? I do not know. Paris00.jpg, Paris01.jpg, Paris02.jpg, Paris03.jpg, Paris04.jpg, Paris05.jpg, Paris06.jpg. Redacted photo, Paris07.jpg, Paris08.jpg. Who is that? I can't tell who that is. Paris09.jpg, Paris10.jpg. Sorry, I thought that was Maxwell or Epstein. It could just be this redacted person is a victim. Judging by the build. And judging by, like, it's the jeans that sort of flare out a little bit. That's more women's clothing. Paris11.jpg, Paris12.jpg, Paris13.jpg. Well, I don't know if it's women's clothing. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that. Paris14.jpg, Paris15.jpg, PBO.jpg, PP1.jpg, Sleepy redacted 0.jpg. Is that a person? Possibly a person. That looks like a bathtub to me. Sleepy redacted. I want to say that's... Yeah, okay, that's a 1. I thought that was the tail end of like an M or an N. That's 1.jpg. Sleepy redacted 2.jpg, Sleepy redacted 3.jpg, York racist.jpg. A lot of redactions here. Oh, Jesus. Is that... That's possibly a... Yeah, that's a bed. That's a bed. Okay. That's a bed. So, possible victim, possible caught in the act kind of thing there. But, well, I don't know if... Yeah, there's 2 redactions there, so... Can't even tell if that's Epstein or somebody else. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions. Revised July 27th, 2020. Memorex. Is it live or is it Memorex? DM. 700 megabytes. 80 minutes. LH6115 66231 2252 D1. I mean, we've read all the other CDs. You know, some of the writings is a bit too tiny for me. CDR, and this is heavily redacted here, whatever it's called. Okay. CSAM not scanned. 100 thumbnails. Official .lab instructions revised March 10th, 2025. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Redacted. Verbatim. Is there any way to tell what it could be? I don't think so. There's no traces of the handwriting or anything like that. Okay, unless it was literally this. 8, 16, 19, 26, 35, 41, 43, 55, 82, 88, 90, 96. Verbatim again. Imation, DVD R, 2-hour video, 4.7 gigabyte data. Redacted. CSAM not scanned, 81 thumbnails, official .lab instructions, revised March 10th, 2025. Item was not scanned, description CD, official .lab instructions, revised July 27th, 2020. DVD R, 4.7 gigabytes, 4 times speed. Redacted to DVD. CSAM not scanned, 15 thumbnails, official .lab instructions, revised March 10th, 2025. Item was not scanned, description CD times 2, official .lab instructions, revised July 27th, 2020. JE Photos. As verb. I mean, we did see verbatim earlier, but that just says verb from the glare. I could read this little bit, though. Just because they redacted so much else. A3N22H21082444. Well, JE Photos, that's what we got here. Okay. JE Photos / redacted. A3N22H210823. Is it the same one? No, it's a different CD. Good thing I read that. This is a different CD compared to the one above. It's 2 CDs covering the same topic with a redaction. Okay, well, this is a bed, so yeah. Let's steel ourselves for some potential heinous shit that isn't censored enough. It's a pretty good run. But I think we're nearing the end of this file, and hopefully we'll get a few shorter ones coming up. I think there is another big file coming up as well at some point, but we'll get that done when we get there. 727 Paris Sky, DSC00222.jpg, DSC00223.jpg, DSC00224.jpg, DSC00225.jpg. Yeah. Obvious redactions here. Possible victim in bed, but also a possible perpetrator in bed. Unfortunately, we don't know who the perpetrator is. Unless, of course, I mean, there could be casual photos, we just don't know from the redactions, but I want to think that these are the incriminating stuff. DSC00226.jpg, DSC00227.jpg, DSC00228.jpg, DSC00244.jpg. Oh, that was sore. Okay, but also 228 and 244. That's a likely skip, considering this is a bedroom. Well, I don't want to call it a bedroom scene. Considering these are photos of 2 people in bed, it's possible that there's some complete redactions going on where they're not even published, or it could just be a bad film. We don't know. DSC00245.jpg, DSC00248.jpg, DSC00249.jpg, DSC00250.jpg. This, at least we know, is Epstein in each of them. Yeah, possibly with a victim, unfortunately. DSC00251.jpg, DSC00252.jpg, DSC00253.jpg, DSC00254.jpg. Yeah, 727 Paris Sky. DSC00255.jpg, DSC00256.jpg, DSC00257.jpg, DSC00258.jpg, DSC00259.jpg, DSC00260.jpg, DSC00261.jpg, DSC00262.jpg, DSC00263.jpg, DSC00269.jpg, DSC00270.jpg, DSC00271.jpg, DSC00272.jpg, DSC00273.jpg, DSC00274.jpg, DSC00275.jpg, DSC00276.jpg, DSC00277.jpg, DSC00278.jpg, DSC00279.jpg, DSC00280.jpg, DSC00281.jpg, DSC00282.jpg, DSC00283.jpg, DSC00284.jpg, DSC00285.jpg, DSC00286.jpg, DSC00287.jpg, DSC00288.jpg, DSC00291.jpg. We're getting a few skips in here in the numbers. DSC00292.jpg, DSC00293.jpg. Okay, DSC00295.jpg, DSC00296.jpg. Well, at least there's nothing to read in the photos. As much as I would like to read stuff in photos, these file names are wacky enough. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Verb, I want to say, MISC, Paris, 727, 71st House. Compact disc. And that's the end of that file. God, this was a huge-ass file, which was 4250.pdf. Well, we're done with that for now. And this looks like another long one. God damn. How many are we dealing with? Okay, not all of them are long. But yeah, we will muscle through. We will get dataset 3 done tonight. One way or another, I'm sure. Still, we've only been going for about an hour, so I think we've made very good progress. Let's carry on. LSJ, 65th Backyard, PB Guards. Redacted, 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 redacted. Redacted, redacted, redacted. Redacted, redacted. LSJ aerials. Now, these look like... Earlier in the files, we saw filing cabinets. We had stuff like LSJ, 65th Backyard, PB Guards. We saw many of these names for folders found in Epstein's New York address. It could be that this is related to that. Book 11. Item is not scanned. Description CD times 3. Official .lab instructions released July 27, 2020. LSJ aerials of building site DVD-R, 4.7 GB, 2 times speed, redacted DVD. LSJ, I think, is Little St. John. Little St. John is Epstein's Island. So, aerials of building site. This could be early days building. He's had, as I say, he's had that island for a decent amount of time, and it was still having stuff built on it. Later, when the FBI took their photos, which we saw building sites, and we saw other things that were being built. Could just be like this is the first stage of him building a house on that island or something, or not. We don't know. I guess we'll find out. DVD-R 4.7 GB, 2 times speed, LSJ, HSE site. DVD-R 4 times, certified for use with Apple DVD-R drives. LSJ Sunset, Hong Kong, Beijing. DVD-R 4.7 GB, 4 times speed, redacted Sunset, Hong Kong, Beijing. Okay, well, LSJ Sunset, so where is this? Same format, exactly same format. So possibly LSJ? Might be something else, but hell of a coincidence. Okay, redacted and LSJ. Why is that redacted? I don't know. Okay, getting a lot of redactions here. Redacted LSJ00.jpg, redacted LSJ01.jpg, redacted LSJ02.jpg, redacted LSJ03.jpg, redacted LSJ04.jpg, redacted LSJ05.jpg, redacted LSJ06.jpg, redacted LSJ07.jpg, redacted LSJ08.jpg, redacted LSJ09.jpg, redacted LSJ10.jpg, redacted LSJ11.jpg. Redacted LSJ12.jpg, redacted LSJ13.jpg, redacted LSJ14.jpg. Indeed, this seems like a much older redaction than what we're finding in the black boxes here. That's very strange, I would say. So redacted LSJ15.jpg, redacted LSJ16.jpg, redacted LSJ17.jpg, redacted LSJ18.jpg, redacted LSJ19.jpg, redacted LSJ20.jpg, redacted LSJ21.jpg, redacted LSJ22.jpg, redacted LSJ23.jpg, redacted LSJ36.jpg, skip, note the skip, 23 to 36, LSJ 37.jpg, redacted LSJ 38.jpg, redacted LSJ 39.jpg, redacted LSJ 40.jpg, redacted LSJ 41.jpg, redacted LSJ 42.jpg, redacted LSJ 43.jpg, redacted LSJ 44.jpg, redacted LSJ 45.jpg, redacted LSJ 46.jpg, redacted LSJ 47.jpg, redacted LSJ 42.jpg, 42, LSJ 24.jpg, LSJ 25.jpg. Okay. These pages are probably out of order in that case, rather than the skip. Redacted LSJ26.jpg, redacted LSJ27.jpg, redacted LSJ28.jpg, redacted LSJ29.jpg, redacted LSJ30.jpg, redacted LSJ31.jpg, redacted LSJ32.jpg, redacted LSJ33.jpg, redacted LSJ34.jpg, redacted LSJ35.jpg. Fuck. Okay. Nothing to read in these in the photos itself, unfortunately, and that's, yeah, as I say. I think if that was the case, it will make reading these file names a little bit harder. Redacted LSJ48.jpg, redacted LSJ49.jpg, redacted LSJ50.jpg, fuck, redacted LSJ51.jpg, redacted LSJ52.jpg, redacted LSJ53.jpg, redacted LSJ54.jpg, redacted LSJ55.jpg, redacted LSJ56.jpg, redacted LSJ57.jpg, redacted LSJ58.jpg, redacted LSJ59.jpg, redacted LSJ60.jpg, redacted LSJ61.jpg, redacted LSJ62.jpg, redacted LSJ63.jpg, redacted LSJ64.jpg, redacted LSJ65.jpg. Redacted LSJ66.jpg, redacted LSJ67.jpg, redacted LSJ68.jpg, redacted LSJ69.jpg, redacted LSJ70.jpg, redacted LSJ71.jpg, redacted LSJ72.jpg, redacted LSJ73.jpg, redacted LSJ74.jpg, redacted LSJ75.jpg, redacted LSJ76.jpg, redacted LSJ77.jpg, redacted LSJ78.jpg, redacted LSJ79.jpg. Fuck me sideways. I mean, even the AI slot farms would have trouble doing this, and that they're all TTS. That is ridiculous. Oh well. How are you two doing? And of course, while I'm doing that, Clara is fast asleep. As for Dexter, he is also fast asleep, but he's all fast asleep outside of the room. So, PB girl at the top. pbgirl0.tiff, pbgirl1.tiff, pbgirl2.tiff, pbgirl3.tiff, pbgirl4.tiff, pbgirl5.tiff, pbgirl6.tiff, pbgirl7.tiff, pbgirl8.tiff. Okay, this is fully redacted at the top. Redacted JE photograph 00.tiff, redacted JE photo G01.tiff, redacted JE photo G02.gif, redacted JE photo G03.tiff, redacted JE photo G04.tiff. I want to say photograph. Photo G, I guess we can say photograph. Redacted JE photograph 05.tiff, redacted JE photograph 06.tiff, redacted JE photograph 07.tiff, redacted JE photograph 08.tiff. Redacted JE photograph 09.tiff, redacted JE photograph 10.tiff, redacted JE photograph 11.tiff, redacted JE photograph 12.tiff, redacted JE photograph 13.tiff, redacted JE photograph 14.tiff. All of these were redacted to fuck. What is in these photos? I really want to know. There's a little bit of hidden stuff here. It could be like an outdoor setting. Redacted JE photograph 15.tiff, redacted JE photograph 16.tiff, redacted photograph 00.tiff, redacted photograph 01.tiff, redacted photograph 02.tiff, redacted photograph 03.tiff, redacted photograph 04.tiff, redacted photograph 05.tiff, redacted photograph 06.tiff. Redacted at the top. Redacted photograph 7.tiff, redacted photograph 8.tiff, redacted photograph 9.tiff, redacted photograph 10.tiff, redacted photograph 11.tiff, and we got a little bit more we can see here. This looks like an outdoor scene. Redacted photograph 12.tiff. Redacted photograph 13.tiff, redacted photograph 14.tiff, redacted photograph 15.tiff, redacted photograph 17.tiff, redacted photograph 18.tiff, redacted photograph 19.tiff. Redacted photograph 20.tiff, redacted photograph 21.tiff, redacted photograph 22.tiff, redacted photograph 24.tiff, redacted photograph 25.tiff, redacted photograph 26.gif, redacted photograph 27.tiff, redacted photograph 28.tiff, redacted photograph 29.tiff, redacted photograph 30.tiff, redacted photograph 31.tiff, redacted photograph 32.tiff, redacted photograph 33.tiff, redacted photograph 34.tiff, redacted photograph 35.tiff, redacted photograph 36.tiff, redacted photograph 37.tiff, redacted photograph 38.tiff, redacted photograph 39.tiff, not 09. And we're done with that. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Okay. FNAC DVD R47 Go DVD. Redacted 1403. So this was taken in 2003. Redacted E2 at the top. Hotalk54.tiff. Photograph 51.tiff. Oh no, redacted photograph 51.tiff, sorry. Redacted photograph 73.tiff, redacted photograph 65.tiff, redacted photograph 55.tiff, redacted photograph 43.tiff, redacted photograph 53.tiff, redacted photograph 46.tiff, redacted photograph 66.tiff. All out of order. Redacted photograph 63.tiff, redacted photograph 48.tiff, redacted photograph 74.tiff. Oh, this is going to kill my throat. Oh dear, that's rough. Redacted photograph 70.tiff, redacted photograph 60.tiff, redacted photograph 40.tiff, redacted photograph 68.tiff, redacted photograph 50.tiff, redacted photograph 71.tiff, redacted photograph 61.tiff, redacted photograph 52.tiff, redacted photograph 76.tiff, redacted photograph 64.tiff, redacted photograph 56.tiff, 64, 56, yeah. Redacted photograph 75. Because I swear I've done some of these before. Oh well. Fully redacted at the top. Redacted photograph 41.tiff, redacted photograph 44.tiff, redacted photograph 62.tiff, redacted photograph 58.tiff, redacted photograph 72.tiff, redacted photograph 42.tiff, redacted photograph 57.tiff, redacted photograph 47.tiff. Excuse me, that was so rude of me. Redacted photograph 67.tiff. Redacted photograph 69.tiff, redacted photograph 45.tiff, redacted photograph 59.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD R 2 times 4.7 gigabyte media. 2. Barcode 603-2513-A. Nothing else is hidden by this bump here, if it's any more. 2 DVD-R 4.7 GB 2 times speed DVD. JE50B Day redacted Max 727. Is Max the dog? I don't know, but fucking hell, these are longer file names. imk1940.jpg Macintosh XT desk dimk underscore 1940.jpg im1941.jpg Macintosh HT desk dimsh underscore 1941.jpg img underscore 1942.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim underscore 1942.jpg im1943.jpg Macintosh HT desk dimc underscore 1943.jpg im1944.jpg Macintosh HT desk dimc 1944.jpg 727 stripe 00.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 00.jpg 727 stripe 01.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 01.jpg. More reasons to hate Apple. Jesus Christ. 727 stripe 02.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 02.jpg 727 stripe 03.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 03.jpg 727 stripe 04.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 04.jpg 727 stripe 05.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 05.jpg 727 stripe 06.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 06.jpg 727 stripe 07.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 07.jpg 727 stripe 08.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 08.jpg 727 stripe 09.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 09.jpg 727 stripe 10.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 10.jpg 727 stripe 11.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 11.jpg 727 stripe 12.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 12.jpg 727 stripe 13.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 13.jpg 727 stripe 14.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 14.jpg 727 stripe 15.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 15.jpg 727 stripe 16.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 16.jpg 727 stripe 17.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 17.jpg 727 stripe 18.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 18.jpg 727 stripe 19.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 19.jpg 727 stripe 20.jpg Macintosh HT des 727 stripe 20.jpg img underscore 1973.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim underscore 1973.jpg image 1974.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1974.jpg image 1975.jpg Macintosh HT desk image dim 1975.jpg im1976.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1976.jpg im1977.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1977.jpg im1978.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1978.jpg im1979.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1979.jpg image 1980.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1980.jpg im1987.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 1987.jpg LSJ aerial out. What was I saying there? LSJ aerial 0.jpg Macintosh HT desk LSJ aerial 0.jpg LSJ aerial 1.jpg Macintosh HT desk LSJ aerial 1.jpg LSJ aerial 2.jpg Macintosh HT desk LSJ aerial 2.jpg LSJ aerial 3.jpg Macintosh HT desk LSJ aerial 3.jpg LSJ aerial 4.jpg Macintosh HT desk LSJ aerial 4.jpg Max and Paula 0.jpg Macintosh HT desk Axe and Paula 0.jpg Max and Paula 1.jpg Macintosh HT Axe and Paula 1.jpg Max and Paula 2.jpg Macintosh HT desk Axe and Paula 2.jpg Max and Paula 3.jpg. Yeah, they're cute dogs. Macintosh HT desk Axe and Paula 3.jpg Max and Paula 4.jpg Macintosh HT desk Axe and Paula 4.jpg im 2001.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 2001.jpg image 2002.jpg Macintosh HT desk dim 2002.jpg. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It looks like that's a massage being undertaken. Again, as we discussed before, massages was Epstein's cover for a lot of the bad shit he did, and with others as well. Yeah. Anyway, redacted je00.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted je00.jpg, redacted je01.jpg. What the fuck is he doing in there? No, he's sitting casually, but he might be doing something inappropriate with someone. I only see 2 pairs of legs there. Oh, not 2 pairs of legs, sorry, 2 legs. Macintosh HD desk redacted je01.jpg, redacted je02.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted je02.jpg, redacted je03.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted je03.jpg, redacted je04.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted je04.jpg, redacted je05.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted je05.jpg, redacted je06.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted je06.jpg, redacted je07.jpg, Macintosh HD desk redacted EO7 JPEG. There's probably J there, but it's covered by the redaction. Redacted JE08.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, redacted JE08.jpg. Redacted JE09.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, redacted JE09.jpg. Oh, looks like we're getting more views. Welcome, everybody. We're getting some meaty stuff here, but sadly I can only read file names, which really sucks. Redacted JE10.jpg. Macintosh HD desk, redacted je10.jpg. Image 2014.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, dim2014.jpg. Redacted in helicop 0.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, a in helicop 0.jpg. Redacted in helicop 1.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, a in helicop 1.jpg. Redacted in helicop 2.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, a in helicop 2.jpg. Redacted in helicop 3.jpg, Macintosh HD desk, a in helicop 3.jpg. Redacted in helicop 4.jpg, Macintosh HD des, a in helicop 4.jpg. Redacted in helicop 5.jpg, Macintosh HD des, a in helicop 5.jpg. JE50bday 0.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday 0.jpg. Oh well, we have a new comment in chat. Luther0013, hi, hello indeed, Luther, welcome. You can witness my absolute insanity reading all of this. But I'm a man of my word. I am reading the entirety of the Epstein files. Even nonsensical bits like file names. Because we have to breeze through these photos anyway, because not only is there nothing to read there, they are redacted to fuck. A lot of it has. And I'm getting an increasing suspicion that that these photos in particular are protecting elites. This is Ghislaine Maxwell, who is a known person. I mean, she's essentially being thrown under the bus, but quite rightfully so. She's very much guilty. But there's a lot of other people in here that probably are involved in the mess. How in the world can this be considered a release of the files if they are so redacted? Indeed, there were some interesting things we were able to see. This is stream 7. In streams 1 and 2, we found some interesting stuff. It's one where there was a letter from an accomplice, showing sympathy towards Epstein, even in light of what he did. And there was also a thank you note from a victim and that account sort of explains the grooming process a little bit. But yeah, I absolutely think it should be released in full. There was a lot of unnecessary redactions in here. And indeed, we're able to work out like what some of the redactions cover, and who they're trying to cover. Because in other photos, like the people are not redacted. So it's very, very weird. But I don't like it. I do think people are being protected with these ones. That's my impression I'm getting. Anyway, JE50bday1.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday1.jpg, JE50bday2.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday2.jpg, JE50bday3.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday.jpg, JE50bday4.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday4.jpg, JE50bday5.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday5.jpg, JE50bday6.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday6.jpg. We got a new thing on the top. JE50bday redacted max727. JE50bday7.jpg, Macintosh HD des, JE50bday7.jpg. Max and Snow 0.jpg, Macintosh HD Desti Axe and Snow 0.jpg. Max and Snow.jpg, Macintosh HD Desktop Axe and Snow 1.jpg. Max and Snow 2.jpg, Macintosh HD Desktop Axe and Snow 2.jpg. Max and Snow 3.jpg, Macintosh HD Desk Axe in Snow 3.jpg. Max and Snow 4.jpg, Macintosh HD Desk Axe in Snow.jpg. Oh god, that's fucking sick. Oh no, well, unless it's the dog, but I don't think it's the dog with those redactions. I will check out the other streams later. Hardcore, thank you. There's a lot of boring stuff, but if there's like some really interesting stuff that people need to see, I will clip it. I'll release it as a separate video so people know. All of these streams are basically proof that I am reading the entire thing. Because a lot of people will call me out and say I'm full of shit if I claim otherwise, and if I don't have the evidence to back me up. Anyway, maxandsnow5.jpg, Macintosh HD, Desktop, axandsnow5.jpg, maxandsnow6.jpg, Macintosh HD, Desktop, axandsnow6.jpg. Redacted, JE11.jpg, Macintosh HD, Desk, D redacted, JE11.jpg. So the first letter of that redaction is D. I will say that. It's based on the pattern we've seen before. So first redaction of that is a D. Capital D. D could be a name. Short name, I would say about 4 digits. 4, maybe 5 digits. Probably 4 digits. Dana, maybe. That's a name, for example. But it could also be the identity of a victim in this case. I mean, in this case, you know, it does look like he would be with a victim there. Okay. RPO.jpg, Macintosh HD Desk, N2CD RPO.jpg. Oh, thank God we're done with that. Oh, some of this can get very, very tedious. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Memorex JE 50 B-Day redacted in heli. CDR 70 megabytes, 80 minute. Max in snow 727 stripes. I want to say that says. JE 50 B-Day redacted max 77. Okay. I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see those images a bit better. imb0943.jpg untitled DCIM 109 NIM 0943.jpg im0944.jpg untitled trash im 0944.jpg im0945.jpg untitled trash im0945.jpg im0946.jpg untitled dsim 109 NIM 1946.jpg im0947.jpg untitled dsim 109 NIM 0947.jpg im0948.jpg untitled dsim 109 NIM 0948.jpg im0949.jpg untitled dsim 109 NIM 0949.jpg im0950.jpg untitled trash im 0950.jpg im0951.jpg untitled trash im 0951.jpg. Okay. im0952.jpg untitled dsim 109 NIM 0952.jpg im0953.jpg untitled trash im0953.jpg im0954.jpg untitled dsim 109 NIM 0954.jpg. Okay, item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Memorex 65th backyard 700 megabytes 800 minutes 700 megabytes 80 minutes CDR something 03. 03 is like the year again. 803 maybe? Possibly. Holy fuck, that's a lot of redactions. Okay. Redacted boo.tiff. Oh no, b00.tiff. Redacted bo1.tiff. Redacted bo2.tiff. Oh, pbo2.tiff. Redacted pbo3.tiff. Redacted pbo4.tiff. Redacted pbo5.tiff. Redacted pbo6.tiff. Redacted pbo7.tiff. Redacted pbo8.tiff. Redacted pbo9.tiff. Redacted pb10.tiff. Redacted pb11.tiff. Redacted pb12.tiff. Redacted pb13.tiff. Redacted pb14.tiff. Redacted pb15.tiff. This is redacted at the top as well. Redacted pb16.tiff. Redacted pb17.tiff. Redacted b18.tiff. Piece covered. Redacted b19.tiff. Redacted pb20.tiff. Redacted pb21.tiff. Redacted pb22.tiff. Redacted pb23.tiff. Redacted b24.tiff. Redacted pb25.tiff. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD R 4.7 GB, 8 times speed. DVD, and this is redacted. It's got something at the bottom here. I'm not sure what that says. PB Easter. Redacted. Redacted.jpg, redacted 7.jpg, redacted JPEG, redacted 5.jpg, redacted 4.jpg, redacted.jpg, 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 redacted 0.jpg. Okay, PB Easter, redacted. im2450.jpg, im2449.jpg. Possible victim, Epstein, obviously, core-handed, been... Yeah. im2448.jpg, im2447.jpg, im2446.jpg, im2445.jpg, im2444.jpg, im2443.jpg, im2442.jpg, im2441.jpg, im2440.jpg, im2439.jpg, im2438.jpg, im2437.jpg, im2436.jpg, im2435.jpg, im2434.jpg, m2433.jpg, m2432.jpg, m2431.jpg, m2430.jpg, m2429.jpg, m2428.jpg, m2427.jpg, m2426.jpg, m2425.jpg, m2424.jpg, m2423.jpg, m2422.jpg, m2421.jpg. It's hard when you're counting down. m2420.jpg, m2419.jpg, m2418.jpg, 2417.jpg, m2416.jpg. Oh, there was a redacted at the start of that one. Redacted 2417.jpg, m2416.jpg, m2415.jpg, m2414.jpg, m2411.jpg, image 2410.jpg, image 2407.jpg, image 2406.jpg, image 2405.jpg, image 2404.jpg, image 2403.jpg, image 2402.jpg, image 2401.jpg, image 2400.jpg, image 2399.jpg, image 2398.jpg, image 2397.jpg, image 2396.jpg, image 2395.jpg, image 2394.jpg, image 2393.jpg, image 2392.jpg, image 2391.jpg, image 2390.jpg, image 2389.jpg, image 2388.jpg, image 2387.jpg, image 2386.jpg, image 2383.jpg, image 2384.jpg, image 2383.jpg, image 2382.jpg, image 2381.jpg, image 2380.jpg, image 2379.jpg, image 2378.jpg, image 2377.jpg, image 2376.jpg, image 2375.jpg, image 2374.jpg, image 2373.jpg, image 2372.jpg, image 2371.jpg, image 2370.jpg, image 2356.jpg, redacted. And yeah, that looks like a victim. Image 1116.jpg, image 1115.jpg, image 1114.jpg, image 1113.jpg, image 1112.jpg, image 1110.jpg, image 1110.jpg, image 1109.jpg, image 1108.jpg, image 1107.jpg, image 1106.jpg, image 1105.jpg, image 1104.jpg, image 1101.jpg, image 1100.jpg, image 1099.jpg, image 1098.jpg, image 1096.jpg, image 1095.jpg, image 1094.jpg, image 1093.jpg, image 1092.jpg, image 1091.jpg, image 1090.jpg, image 1089.jpg, image 1088.jpg, image 1087.jpg, image 1086.jpg, image 1085.jpg, image 1084.jpg, image redacted, redacted 3.jpg, redacted 2.jpg, redacted 1.jpg, redacted JPEG. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions released July 27th, 2020. PB Easter. Redacted. Redacted dancers at the top. 3R7C9188.dcr. 3R7C9210.dcr. 3R7C9213.dcr. 3R7C9215.dcr. 3R7C9216.dcr. 3R7C9214.dcr. 3R7C9212.dcr. 3R7C9211.dcr. 3R7C9247.dcr, 3R7C9294.dcr, 3R7C9285.dcr, 3R7C9284.dcr, 3R7C9286.dcr, 3R7C9295.dcr, 3R7C9290.dcr, 3R7C9249.dcr, 3R7C9289.dcr, 3R7C9292.dcr, 3R7C9283.dcr, 3R7C9287.dcr, 3R7C9293.dcr, 3R7C9248.dcr, 3R7C9291.dcr, 3R7C9288.dcr, 3R7C9233.dcr, 3R7C9238.dcr. Yeah, did I say 233.dcr? 3R7C9236.dcr, 3R7C9234.dcr, 3R7C9239.dcr, 3R7C9235.dcr, 3R7C9237.dcr, 3R7C9217.dcr, 3R7C9217.dcr, 3R7C9226.dcr, 3R7C9218.dcr, 3R7C9232.dcr, 3R7C9230.dcr, 3R7C9277.dcr, 3R7C9231.dcr, 3R7C9229.dcr, 3R7C9228.dcr, 3R7C9225.dcr, 3R7C9221.dcr, 3R7C9223.dcr, 3R7C992... I'll redo that. 3R7C9224.dcr, 3R7C9222.dcr, 3R7C9220.dcr, 3R7C9276.dcr, 3R7C9275.dcr, 3R7C9277.dcr, 3R7C9281.dcr, 3R79282.dcr, 3R7C9278.dcr. What the fuck is this photo even? I mean, I guess these could be potential victims of this as a photo shoot, but yeah, it's very much samey. 3R7C9280.dcr, 3R7C9274.dcr, 3R7C9279.dcr. Yeah, that looks like the bottom of a dress. I think it's like a modelling photo shoot, which is a bit disturbing. 3R7C9268.dcr. 3R7C9269.dcr. 3R7C9271.dcr, 3R7C9273.dcr, 3R7C9272.dcr, 3R7C9270.dcr, 3R7C9266.dcr, 3R7C9265.dcr, 3R7C9254.dcr, 3R7C9251.dcr, 3R7C9255.dcr, 3R7C9257.dcr, 3R7C9267.dcr, 3R7C9264.dcr, 3R7C9256.dcr, 3R7C9252.dcr, 3R7C9258.dcr, 3R7C9253.dcr, 3R7C9250.dcr, 3R7C9267.dcr, 3R7C9297.dcr, 3R7C9263.dcr, 3R7C9259.dcr, 3R7C9260.dcr, 3R7C9261.dcr, 3R7C9262.dcr, 3R7C9307.dcr, 3R7C9318.dcr. Fucking hell. Woo, we're getting there. Yeah, there's not many files in dataset 3, but these files are long. But we're still going to do it. Okay, these look like youngsters. 3R7C9316.dcr, 3R7C9303.dcr. Yeah. 3R7C9309.dcr, 3R7C9320.dcr. 3R7C9317.dcr, 3R7C9312.dcr. 3R7C9303.dcr, 3R7C9300.dcr, redacted. 3R7C9314.dcr, 3R7C9311.dcr, 3R7C9306.dcr, 3R7C9319.dcr, 3R7C9313.dcr, 3R7C9315.dcr, 3R7C9310.dcr, 3R7C9304.dcr, 3R7C9301.dcr, 3R7C9302.dcr, 3R7C9189.dcr. Whew! Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions. Revised July 27, 2020. A CDRW. CD rewritable. Sony. Dancers. Images. Ugh. Marble. Paris. Paris in brackets. Zorro. Redacted.jpg copy. Redacted.jpg copy. Redacted XC1.jpg copy. DSCN1210.jpg. JE/redacted.jpg. Fucking. Sorry. Again, you can't 100% tell with the redactions. I think that's a younger girl. Well, younger compared to the other victims that we've seen and we've speculated on before. Jesus Christ. JE/redacted2.jpg. Paris Marble 00.jpg, Paris Marble 01.jpg, Paris Marble 02.jpg, Paris Marble 03.jpg, Paris Marble 04.jpg, Paris Marble 05.jpg, Paris Marble 06.jpg, Paris Marble 07.jpg, Paris Marble 08.jpg, Paris Marble 09.jpg, Paris Marble 10.jpg, Paris Marble 11.jpg, Paris Marble 12.jpg, Zorro 00.jpg. And that's a chicken. Zorro 01.jpg. That's... I think it's a dog, judging by what's underneath. Zorro 02.jpg, Zorro 03.jpg, Zorro 04.jpg, Zorro 05.jpg, chickens, Zorro 06.jpg, Zorro 07.jpg, Zorro 08.jpg, Zorro 09.jpg, Zorro 10.jpg. LSJ/redacted. LSJ, for those that don't know, that is Little St. John Island. In other words, Epstein Island. Boat LSJ01.tiff, Boat LSJ02.tiff, Boat LSJ03.tiff, Boat LSJ04.tiff, Boat LSJ05.tiff, Boat LSJ08.tiff, Boat LSJ09.tiff, Boat LSJ12.tiff, Boat LSJ13.tiff, Boat LSJ14.tiff, Boat LSJ15.tiff, Boat LSJ16.tiff, Boat LSJ17.tiff, Boat LSJ19.tiff, Boat LSJ20.tiff, Boat LSJ21.tiff. Photographer redacted. Boat LSJ22.tiff, Boat LSJ23.tiff, Boat LSJ24.tiff, Boat LSJ25.tiff, Boat... oh, fuck. Redacted 0.tiff, Redacted 1.tiff, Redacted 2.tiff, Redacted 3.tiff, Redacted 4.tiff, Redacted 5.tiff, Redacted 6.tiff, Redacted 07.tiff, Redacted 8.tiff, Redacted 09.tiff, Redacted O.tiff, Redacted 1.tiff. Photographer redacted. Heavily redacted photos up here. I suspect it's more to protect the identity of the victims. That said, you can do smaller boxes for the victims and leave in the potential perpetrators and the adults involved. Alright. LSJ redacted at the top. Redacted 2.tiff, Redacted 3.tiff, Redacted 4.tiff, Redacted 5.tiff, Redacted 6.tiff, Redacted 7.tiff, Redacted 8.tiff, Redacted 9.tiff, Redacted 20.tiff, Redacted 21.tiff, Redacted 22.tiff, Redacted 23.tiff, Redacted 24.tiff, Redacted 25.tiff, Redacted 6.tiff, Redacted 27.tiff. Yeah, the 20 part is covered, obviously, by these redaction boxes. They're not very consistent. Photographer redacted. Redacted 28.tiff, Redacted 29.tiff, Redacted 0.tiff, Redacted 1.tiff, Redacted 32.tiff, Redacted 33.tiff, Redacted 34.tiff, Redacted 35.tiff, Redacted 6.tiff, Redacted 7.tiff, Redacted 8.tiff, Redacted 9.tiff, Redacted 0.tiff, Redacted 41.tiff, Redacted 2.tiff, Redacted 3.tiff, Photographer redacted, Redacted 4.tiff, Redacted 5.tiff, Redacted 6.tiff, Redacted 7.tiff, Redacted 48.tiff, Redacted 9.tiff, Redacted 50.tiff, Redacted 51.tiff, Redacted 52.tiff, Redacted 53.tiff, Redacted 54.tiff, Redacted 5.tiff, Redacted 6.tiff, Redacted 57.tiff, Redacted 58.tiff, Redacted 59.tiff, Photographer redacted, Redacted 0.tiff, Redacted 1.tiff, Sunset 0.tiff, Sunset 1.tiff, Sunset 2.tiff, Sunset 3.tiff, sunset3.tiff, sunset4.tiff. Yeah, again, massively heavy redactions. Ridiculous, yeah. Photographer redacted. And that is the end of that file. That was a long-ass file. And we got more! Fuck my life. Redacted LSJ, redacted 001.tiff, redacted 002.tiff, redacted 003.tiff, redacted 004.tiff, redacted 005.tiff, redacted 006.tiff, redacted 008.tiff, redacted 010.tiff, redacted 011.tiff, redacted 014.tiff, redacted 015.tiff, redacted 017.tiff, photographer redacted, redacted LSJ, redacted 018.tiff, redacted 019.tiff, redacted 021.tiff, redacted 022.tiff, redacted 023.tiff, redacted 024.tiff, redacted 026.tiff, redacted 027.tiff, redacted 029.tiff, redacted 030.tiff, redacted 031.tiff, redacted 032.tiff. Yeah, these ones completely and totally redacted. I guess me just reading the file names, I guess that could be a statement on my part, because I'm more than happy to comment on photos if there's points of interest that I feel bear worth mentioning. But sadly, I cannot do it here apart from black fucking boxes everywhere. And again, as we saw earlier with the adult male from earlier, I mentioned him in a previous stream before. He had a really, really creepy grin. Could be part of Epstein's Inner Circle, could be a member of staff, could be somebody else. That said, they protect him in one and do not protect him in another. I think possibly just a slip of something. That said, unless he's a witness, it's more likely he's somewhat affiliated with the perpetrators. So I would say people are being protected here. That shouldn't be. Redacted 033.tiff, redacted 34.tiff, redacted 035.tiff, redacted 036.tiff, redacted 038.tiff, redacted 040.tiff, redacted 041.tiff, redacted 043.tiff, redacted 044.tiff, redacted 045.tiff, redacted 046.tiff, redacted 047.tiff, redacted 048.tiff, redacted 049.tiff, redacted 050.tiff, redacted 051.tiff, redacted 053.tiff, redacted 056.tiff, redacted 061.tiff, redacted 062.tiff, redacted 064.tiff, redacted 065.tiff, redacted 068.tiff, redacted 069.tiff, photographer redacted. Jennifer Smith, LSJ. That was previously redacted. This was not. So Jennifer Smith. And that's the important point to note. They missed it here. And it's the same album of photos, so it's the exact same file. So Jennifer Smith, that's the name that they were trying to redact. 070.tiff, 072.tiff, 073.tiff, 074.tiff, 075.tiff, 077.tiff, 078.tiff, 079.tiff, 080.tiff, 081.tiff, 082.tiff, 083.tiff. Redacted again, LSJ, probably the same person. 085.tiff, 086.tiff, 087.tiff, 088.tiff, 089.tiff, 090.tiff, 093.tiff, 094.tiff, 095.tiff, 096.tiff, 097.tiff, 098.tiff, 098.tiff. Photographer redacted. Okay. 00.tiff, 101.tiff, 102.tiff, 103.tiff. Redacted, 103.tiff. Redacted 04.tiff, redacted 05.tiff, redacted 106.tiff, redacted 107.tiff, redacted 108.tiff, redacted 109.tiff, redacted 112.tiff. Redacted 113.tiff, photographer redacted. Redacted 114.tiff, redacted 115.tiff, redacted 116.tiff, redacted 118.tiff, redacted 119.tiff, redacted 120.tiff, redacted 121.tiff, redacted 122.tiff, redacted 123.tiff, or 23.tiff, I guess, in that one. Redacted 24.tiff, redacted 25.tiff, redacted 126.tiff, photographer redacted. Redacted 127.tiff, redacted 128.tiff, redacted 129.tiff, redacted 130.tiff, redacted 131.tiff, redacted 132.tiff, redacted 133.tiff, redacted 134.tiff, redacted 135.tiff, redacted 136.tiff, redacted 137.tiff, redacted 138.tiff, photographer redacted. Redacted LSJ. 39.tiff, 40.tiff, 41.tiff, 42.tiff, 43.tiff, 144.tiff, 145.tiff, 146.tiff, 147.tiff, 148.tiff, 149.tiff, 150.tiff, 151.tiff, 152.tiff, 153.tiff, 154.tiff, 155.tiff, 156.tiff, 157.tiff, 158.tiff. Photographer redacted. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Photos DVD R 4.7 GB, 2 times speed. LSJ 903. So 2003, that was dumb. Redacted.jpg, 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 redacted3.jpg, redacted4.jpg, redacted00.jpg, redacted01.jpg, redacted02.jpg, redacted03.jpg, redacted04.jpg, redacted05.jpg, redacted06.jpg, photographer redacted, redacted at the top as well, redacted07.jpg, redacted08.jpg, redacted09.jpg, redacted10.jpg, redacted11.jpg, redacted12.jpg, redacted13.jpg, redacted14.jpg. Okay, we're seeing less fully redacted photos now, at least. Redacted 15.jpg, redacted 16.jpg. Oh, I spoke too soon. Redacted 17.jpg, redacted 18.jpg, redacted 19.jpg, redacted 20.jpg, redacted 21.jpg, redacted 22.jpg, redacted 23.jpg, redacted 24.jpg, redacted 25.jpg, redacted 26.jpg, redacted 27.jpg, redacted 28.jpg, redacted 29.jpg, photographer redacted. All of these are fucking redacted. Completely and utterly. Can't even see any context. Redacted LSJ. DSCF0001 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0002 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0003 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0004 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0005 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0006 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0007 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0008 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0009 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0010 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0011 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0012 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0013 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0014 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0015 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0016 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0017 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0018 underscore 1.tiff. Okay, we've actually got unredacted photos. I mean, there's a red hut somewhere. Anyone want to tell me where that is? It's probably Epstein Island, isn't it? DSCF0020 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0021 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0022 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0023 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0024 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0025 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0026 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0027 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0028 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0029 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0030 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0031 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0032 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0033 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0034 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0035 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0037 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0038 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0039 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0040 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0041 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0042 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0043 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0044 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0045 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0046 underscore 1.tiff. China, Paris, Stockholm. DSCF0008 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0009 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0010 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0011 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0012 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0013 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0014 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0015 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0016 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0017 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0018 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0019 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0020 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0021 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0022 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0023 underscore 1.tiff. Photographers redacted. DSCF0024 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0025 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0026 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0028 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0029 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0030 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0031 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0032 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0033 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0034 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0035 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0036 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0037 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0038 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0039 underscore 1.tiff. DSCF0040 underscore 1.tiff. Photographers redacted. DSCF0041 underscore 1.tiff. DSC F0042 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0043 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0044 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0045 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0046 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0047 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0048 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0049 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0050 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0051 underscore .tiff, DSC 0052 underscore 1.tiff. Okay. We're getting there. DSC F0053 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0054 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0055 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0056 underscore 1.tiff. Photographers redacted. DSC F0057 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0058 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0059 underscore .tiff, DSC F0060 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0061 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0062 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0063 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0064 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0065 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0066 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0067 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0068 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0069 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0070 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0071 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0072 underscore 1.tiff. Photographers AM and SK. This one has not been redacted this time. I'm happy with that. It looks like either people have slipped up or that's genuinely another person. I can't articulate properly doing this shit, sorry. Still going. DSC F0073 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0074 underscore 1.tiff, DSC F0075 underscore 1.tiff, completely redacted that one, DSC F0076 underscore 1.tiff, image 4613.jpg, image 4614.jpg, image 4615.jpg, image 4616.jpg, image 4617.jpg, image 4618.jpg, image 4619.jpg, image 4620.jpg, image 4621.jpg, image 4622.jpg, image 4623.jpg, image 4624.jpg, image 4625.jpg, image 4626.jpg, image 4627.jpg, image 4628.jpg, image 4629.jpg, image 4630.jpg, image 4631.jpg, image 4632.jpg, image 4633.jpg, image 4634.jpg, image 4635.jpg, image 4636.jpg, image 4636.jpg, image 4638.jpg, image 4639.jpg, image 4640.jpg, image 4641.jpg, image 4642.jpg, image 4644.jpg, image 4647.jpg, image 4648.jpg, image 4649.jpg, image 4650.jpg, image 4651.jpg, image 4652.jpg, image 4653.jpg, image 4654.jpg, image 4655.jpg, image 4656.jpg, image 4657.jpg, image 4658.jpg, image 4659.jpg, image 4660.jpg, image 4661.jpg, image 4662.jpg, image 4663.jpg. A lot of powerful people in this. Keep an eye out. That looks like, that looks like Bill Clinton, but it's a very blurry version of him. Image 4664.jpg, image 4665.jpg, image 4666.jpg, image 4667.jpg, image 4668.jpg, image 4669.jpg, fully redacted, image 4670.jpg, image 4671.jpg, image 4672.jpg, photographers redacted. That's the end of that file. Please can the next file be a short one? It is not. Fuck my life. JE 50th B-Day. Ties, Moscow Girls, Redacted, Africa Hawaii, Redacted Zorro. The end of this redaction has an E on. Redacted, Crack Hole Proposal. Bali, Thailand, Asia, Russia, redacted, Nudes. Oh dear. Yoga Girls. Book 12. Oh, fuck my life. Redacted, Misc. Redacted, PSD copy, 8-bit, RGB, flat, Photoshop file. 9429 times 13200 pixels. 15.71 times 22. Image 2001.jpg. Image 2002.jpg, image 2003.jpg, image 2004.jpg, image 2005.jpg, image 2006.jpg, image 2007.jpg, image 2008.jpg, image 2009.jpg, image 2010.jpg, image 2011.jpg, image 2012.jpg, image 2013.jpg, image 2016.jpg, image 2017.jpg, image 2018.jpg, image 2019.jpg, image 2020.jpg, image 2021.jpg, image 2022.jpg. Image 2023.jpg, image 2024.jpg, image 2025.jpg. I'm basically saying this as a protest of all these fucking redactions on these photos. No way should these all be redacted. Protecting victims, fine, but yeah, there's a lot of perpetrators has been in these. Image 2026.jpg, im 2027.jpg, im 2028.jpg. Redacted, misc. Yeah, possibly a victim there. Im 2029.jpg, yeah, that's the thing. They haven't redacted this entire thing, but this is quite possibly a victim. Image 2030.jpg, image 2031.jpg, redacted 1, PSD, 16-bit RGB flat Photoshop file, 7008 times 4728 pixels, 23.36 times 15.76. Redacted PSD, 8-bit RGB flat Photoshop file, 7008 times 4728 pixels, 23.36 times 15.76. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official DocLab instructions. Revised July 27th, 2020. TKD. MISC. 80. Compact disc. Record something. Redacted, Hawaii Zorro. Redacted, 00.jpg. Redacted, 01.jpg. Redacted, 02.jpg. Redacted, 03.jpg. Redacted, 04.jpg. Redacted, 05.jpg. Redacted, 06.jpg. Fucking ridiculous, this. All of it is redacted. There is no way is this necessary. Redacted, 07.jpg, redacted, 08.jpg. 1 photographers, redacted and redacted. Redacted, Hawaii Zorro, yeah. Redacted, 09.jpg, redacted, 10.jpg, redacted, 11.jpg, redacted, 12.jpg, redacted, 13.jpg, redacted, 14.jpg, redacted, 15.jpg, redacted, 16.jpg, redacted, 17.jpg. 2 photographers, redacted and redacted. It's the same ones. Redacted 18.jpg, redacted 19.jpg, redacted 20.jpg, redacted 21.jpg, redacted 22.jpg, redacted 23.jpg, redacted 24.jpg, redacted 25.jpg. Send help. redacted 26.jpg. Redacted 27.jpg, redacted 28.jpg, redacted 29.jpg, redacted 30.jpg, redacted 31.jpg, redacted 32.jpg, redacted 33.jpg, redacted 34.jpg, redacted 35.jpg. 4 photographers are redacted and redacted. Okay, it's a bit different. Again, redacted Hawaii and Zorro. Redacted 36.jpg, redacted 37.jpg, redacted 38.jpg, redacted 39.jpg, redacted 40.jpg, redacted 41.jpg, redacted 42.jpg, redacted 43.jpg, redacted 44.jpg. 5 photographers redacted and redacted. We keep getting more photographers, and yet they keep redacting the photos. Why bother? Redacted 45.jpg, redacted 46.jpg. Oh, there we go. A little bit of grey. Looks like some kind of stone. How the hell am I going to know? Redacted 47.jpg, redacted 48.jpg, redacted 49.jpg, redacted 50.jpg. Redacted 51.jpg, redacted 52.jpg, redacted 53.jpg. 6 photographers, redacted and redacted. Unless they're counting the page number, I suppose. Is this an SCP file? I wish it was. No, these are the Epstein Files. I am narrating the entire lot. Even though this is all redacted, these are all photos, they have file names. and I'm essentially reading them as a process for all this redacted bullshit. So I'm currently going through dataset 3. There are 8 datasets and a little bit more to do. So I'm reading the entire lot. Pass it on. But yeah, I wish it was an SCP file. I mean, I could probably do the entire SCP wiki at this point. After doing this. Redacted 54.jpg, redacted 55.jpg, redacted 56.jpg, redacted 57.jpg, redacted 58.jpg, redacted 59.jpg, redacted 60.jpg, redacted 61.jpg, redacted 62.jpg. 7 photographers, redacted and redacted. Redacted 63.jpg, redacted 64.jpg, redacted 65.jpg, redacted 66.jpg, redacted 67.jpg, redacted 68.jpg, redacted 69.jpg, redacted 70.jpg, redacted 71.jpg, 8 photographers, redacted and redacted, redacted 72.jpg, redacted 73.jpg, redacted 74.jpg, redacted 75.jpg, redacted 76.jpg, redacted 77.jpg. Redacted 78.jpg, redacted 79.jpg, redacted 80.jpg, 9 photographers, redacted and redacted. Redacted Y0, redacted 81.jpg, 82.jpg, 83.jpg, redacted 84.jpg, redacted 85.jpg, redacted 86.jpg, redacted 87.jpg, redacted 88.jpg, redacted 89.jpg. 10 photographers, redacted and redacted. Redacted 90.jpg, redacted 91.jpg, redacted 062.jpg, redacted 063.jpg, redacted 064.jpg, redacted 065.jpg, redacted 066.jpg, redacted 067.jpg, redacted 068.jpg. 11 photographers, redacted and redacted. Redacted Y0. Yeah, we've covered that. That's the title. It covers the entire file. So doing it more than once is redundant. And besides, I've got a lot of stupid shit to read out. Redacted 069, redacted 070.jpg, redacted 071.jpg, redacted 072.jpg, redacted 073.jpg, redacted 074.jpg, redacted 075.jpg, redacted 076.jpg, redacted 077.jpg, 12 photographers, redacted and redacted. Redacted 078.jpg, redacted 079.jpg, redacted Juliet 08.jpg. So there's a non-redacted name. The thing is, this is an advantage with reading the entire thing. Because a lot of it's redacted. Sometimes they fuck up. We have a name, Juliet. May God have mercy on your sanity. I suspect he went a long time ago. Redacted 081.jpg. Redacted 082.jpg, redacted 083.jpg. Oh, Epic Pieman. Hey, when you're not too busy, I recommend reading Solo Apocalypse. Send me a link. I don't know what that is. Is that something on Royal Road? Is it a Reddit story? I don't know. Send me a link. I'll check it out. I could always do with more stuff to read as well. But yeah, I am in the market for series. It's just they've got to be decently rated and decently grammared, and it's got to be a draw to the channel. I mean, it sounds harsh, but there's a lot of series right now, and at the moment I have to vet a lot of stuff. But I do, at the moment, actually have a space for quite a few series. So, yeah. So send me the link to a Solar Apocalypse so I can work out what it is, and then I can go ahead, contact people, and, see if we can get it done. Unless you're recommending me like a manga or something. But yeah, thank you, Epic Pie Man. That's doable. If you do it on the Discord, that's probably the easiest thing. Assuming I'm still sane and lucid enough by the time I actually get there after I do this. 081.jpg, 082.jpg, 083.jpg. Yeah, the goal is to do a dataset 3. There's a lot of files here. A stupid amount of files here. The files are big, basically. 084, 085, 086.jpg. 13 photographers, redacted and redacted. That might be an easy way to do it. 087, 088, 089.jpg. Yeah, if there's new information, I'll read it. If it's more redundant, I'll condense it. 090, 091, 092.jpg. Times 3, yeah, for all of that. 093, 094, 095.jpg. 096, 097, 098.jpg. Yeah, that's quicker, I think. Less tongue-tied. 099, 100, 101.jpg. 102, 103, 104.jpg. 15 photographers, redacted and redacted. 105, 106, 107.jpg, 108, 109, 110.jpg, 111, 112, 113.jpg, 16 photographers, redacted and redacted. 114.jpg, 115.jpg, 116.jpg, 117, 118, 119.jpg, 120, 121, 122.jpg, 17 photographers. Yeah, that's 17 photographers. That's just the page number, really. I don't need to worry about that. 123, 124, 125.jpg, 126, 127, 128.jpg, 129, 130, 131.jpg, 132, 133, 134.jpg. 135, 136, 137.jpg. Oh, redacted. Yeah. There's redactions before. I don't need to read the redactions. We know it's redacted. It's obvious it's redacted. It's all redacted. It's horrible. 138, 139, 140.jpg. 141, 142, 143.jpg. 144, 145, 146.jpg. 147, 148, 149.jpg. 150, 151, 152.jpg. 153, 154, 155.jpg. 156, 157, 158.jpg. 159, 160, 161.jpg. Possible victim. 160, 163, 164. With redactions. 65, 166, 167. Different formats of photos, so I've got to be careful, but it does look like we've got victims here. Redacted 168, redacted 169, and 170. 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176. 177, 178, 179, 180, and fuck me, we've got this new format. Let's go. Alright. DSCN0898.jpg. DSCN0899.jpg. Okay. Hawaii 00, Hawaii 01, Hawaii 02.jpg. Hawaii 03, Hawaii 04, Hawaii 05.jpg. Yeah, I think that way's a bit quicker. And we do need to speed things up a bit. Hawaii 06, Hawaii 07, Hawaii 08.jpg. Hawaii 10, Hawaii 11, Hawaii 12.jpg. Hawaii 13, Hawaii 14, Hawaii 15.jpg. Hawaii 16, Hawaii 17, Hawaii 18.jpg. Hawaii 19, Hawaii 20, Hawaii 21.jpg. Hawaii 22, Hawaii 23, Hawaii 24.jpg. Hawaii 25, Hawaii 26, Hawaii 27.jpg. Hawaii 28, Hawaii 29.jpg. Image 0028.jpg. Okay. Image 0042.jpg. Image 0043.jpg. Image 0044.jpg. Image 0048, 0051, 0054.jpg. Image 0064, 0066, and 0067.jpg. Yeah, multiple young women in these, unfortunately. Image underscore 0068, 0069, and 0079.jpg. Image underscore 0318, 0322, and .jpg. Zorro 100249.jpg. Zorro 1002 50, 51, and 52.jpg. Zorro 1002 53, 54, 55.jpg. Okay, these are rare unredacted photos. Who the hell is this guy? This is definitely Epstein. We've seen plenty of Epstein. I don't know who this guy is. Pixelated as fuck. Zorro 1002 56, 58, and 59.jpg. Zorro 1002 60 and 61.jpg. Okay, what we got here? DSC N0702 3 and 4.jpg. DSC N0705 6 and 7.jpg. DSC N0708 09 and 10.jpg. DSC N0712 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, and 21.jpg. There we go. We're speeding through this even quicker. I don't think this is cheating. I am reading it. It's lost because there's a lot of repetitive information. I can't speak properly. Because there's a lot of repetitive information, I think that could be glossed over. I will allow that. Well, hell. If someone wants to try and top the way I've done it, they are more than welcome to. But I doubt anybody will, to be honest. DSC N0722 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.jpg. DSCN 0732, 33, 34, 35, 36, 40, 43, 44, and 45.jpg. Again, I'm doing it in this format because all the previous digits are the exact same. DSCN 0746, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 55, and 56.jpg. DSCN 0757, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65.jpg. DSCN 0766, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, .jpg. Sorry, I want one per page, I think. DSCN 0775, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 82.jpg. Image underscore 1728 and 29.jpg. This is a different format. Img underscore 1730, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 52, 53.jpg. Img 1754, 55, 56, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64.jpg. Sent to via YouTube exclusive chatting Discord. Yeah, that's great. I need to see what it is. I'll need to make sure I get permission to do it, whatever it is. So I'll have a look. I can't promise anything with Solo Apocalypse, but I will, I'll read it. If I like it, I'll contact the author. And yeah, and we'll go from there. And fingers crossed, in 6 months you will see it as a new series. Fuck my life. This is a rough read, I will admit. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. How many files we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 24, 25. Yeah, I think we had like 34 files to begin with, and we're not even halfway through the second lot. So yeah, we've got a. It might be this warrant a third stream to cover dataset 3, because I'm not gonna completely break myself doing an all-nighter doing this, especially when I'm doing more videos for the channel tomorrow anyway. But yeah, okay. IMG 1765, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, and 73.jpg. Images 1774, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, and 82.jpg. A little pimp me up to keep me going, I'm sure this is. IM 1783, 84, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, and 93.jpg. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything in the photos themselves, because my focus is on the text. IM 1794, 95, 96, 97, 99, 1800, 1801, 02, 03.jpg. Image 1855, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61.jpg. CSAM not scanned. 2 thumbnails. Clinton Far East. Oh, hang on. Official .lab instructions revised March 10, 2025. Clinton Far East. Bali 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08.jpg. Bali 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17.jpg. Bali 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26.jpg. Free photographer redacted. That's a single person. We're not going to repeat that. Bali 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35.jpg. Bali 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44.jpg. Bali 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.jpg. Brunei 000102.jpg. Brunei 030405 060708 091011.jpg. These photos we've seen before. these photos feature in dataset 2. And they specifically feature Bill Clinton in the swimming pool. We have literally seen Bill Clinton in this swimming pool. That is, either this or this is Bill Clinton. They do not need to redact these photos. They've already unredacted it elsewhere. One of these is Bill Clinton. Now, not necessarily implying he's, this makes him guilty or anything just by this photo. Yeah, that's probably Dexter. But yeah, he features in this. In fact, that might be him there. Brunei 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, and 11.jpg. Brunei 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.jpg. China 0, China 1.jpg. China 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.jpg. Headington 0.jpg. Headington 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.jpg. Hong Kong 0.jpg. Oh no. Hong Kong 0, 1, 2, and 3.jpg. Hong Kong 4, 5, 6, 7.jpg. Image 06, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 51.jpg. Image 06, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 0773.jpg. Image 0974, 75, 76, 77.jpg. Singapore 0001, 02, 03, 04.jpg. Singapore 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13.jpg. Singapore 14, oh, hang on. Maxwell something. That's the name of the road. That's something I could read in there. Anyway, Singapore 14, 15, 16, 17.jpg. St. Tropez 502, 00, 01, 02, 03, 04.jpg. St. Tropez 502, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, and 13.jpg. Clinton Far East, again at the top, I think I've said that before. St. Tropez 502, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22.jpg. St. Tropez 502, 23, 24.jpg. Thailand 00.jpg. Oh, Thailand 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06.jpg. What is that? Don't know who that is. I think that's covering the mail there. Thailand 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.jpg. Thailand 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.jpg. Thailand 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33.jpg. Thailand 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.jpg. Thailand... Oh, hang on. That's Bill Clinton. Hello, Dexter. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Have you been behaving yourself? He's a good kitty. Now, you won't let me pick you up. I know that. I'm not going to try that for a little while. But you are getting more chill. Sorry about that. Random cat distraction. Thailand 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51.jpg. I'm trying to look at the content of these photos as we go along, but there's a lot of them, and we need to breeze through. Thailand 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60.jpg. Thailand 61, 62, 63, 64, 65.jpg. Tokyo 0, 1, 2, and 3.jpg. Tokyo 4.jpg. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. PNY Technologies. Black Diamond CDR. 80 minutes, 700 megabyte. Didn't fucking feel like it. Compact disc recordable. High performance, 20 times speed. Title. Clinton. Far East. 502. I mean, it even says fucking Clinton on there. Redacted photos. www.pny.com. I should also point out that the Clintons have refused to cooperate in these cases. They're not answering questions or anything like that. You can Google that if you don't believe me. They've refused to respond to subpoenas and stuff. Hello? Oh, what were you doing? Hang on. At the bottom of the screen right there, you see a cat. Hello, Clara. What are you doing up there? That is not a place for a cat to be. You are a cat. You do not belong reading books. As much as I would like to get you to take over the stream, I don't think you're really able to. He's a good girl. Let me show you. Oh, hang on. Let me move back and see if I can pick you up. Oh. No, and you're leaving. Okay. Alright. No. Okay. Well, you saw Clara on my bookshelf. Yeah, turning around, they spooked them a little bit and they went away. But that's fine. They'll be back. Oh, cute car. I don't. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh no. Oh yeah, that does say it now. Sorry, I thought it was the angle of my second monitor there. Yeah, it's a cute cat. It's a very cute cat. Let me see if I can grab her. Hey, buddy, you alright? He's a good girl. Let me show you to the stream. Whoa, hello. Yeah, it's okay. We pick you up, and we're gonna put you back down. Here's a good girl. You alright? Let me see if I can get the other one. I probably can't. What about you, Dex? Are you gonna be picked up? No, Dex is normally the more chill of the two cats, but he jumped straight out when I tried to pick him up. Yeah, that was Clara that you saw. Clara is my tabby. Dexter is my black cat. Ooh. And just like that, the view count is getting into near double digits. Well, I don't expect big views for these streams anyway, because it's a horrible subject matter. Father, why do you restrain me? Oh, I tell you what, when I first got them, the first time I had to take them to the vet, I had claw marks all the way down my arm. That was from Dexter. But apart from that, like, each subsequent trip to the vets has been better. Although, I think when I had to take them to the vets, I had to drop them off very early in the morning to take them to the vet for neutering. And I had it all planned out. They were sleeping in my room. They were very, very, they're being very, very affectionate. They tend to come to my room every single night and sleep on the bed with me, which is great. But that said, I didn't sleep well that night. But at the very least, when they were in, I closed the door to the room. I already had the cat boxes in the room. So my plan was, okay, they're already trapped. The trap has been set. They just need to wake up in a couple of hours and pick them up. But they didn't take it well. I think they just knew I was up to something. And they just kept on running and hiding. Now, I deliberately picked my room because it doesn't have that many hiding spots for the cats. But they were running around. They were chasing. I mean, at least they did that like the first time because there weren't any wounds to rip open or anything, which is what happened the second and the third time I took them recently. But both times they let me pick them up, and especially when they had the cone of shame on, that did help. That did slow them down a little bit, and by that time they were a lot more affectionate after they'd undergone the procedure. But I was very, very worried the last couple of times that they'd open the wounds, because there's naturally a wound with the whole neutering process, but it is fully healed for both of them. Well, it's fully healed for Dexter. Clara, you can still feel like a little lump on her side, but that's fading away very, very quickly as well. They both made a full recovery. But yeah, it had to be done. But yeah, they're still a little bit paranoid about me picking them up, but that doesn't stop me from trying. 10 viewers, holy shit, what happened? I guess people are posting, hey, look, crazy dude's just reading stuff. Anyway, okay, Russia, 1102, Copenhagen, Paris, Minsk, redacted, bot. Okay. So, Moscow, 0001020304050607 and 08.jpg. Photographer redacted. Moscow 0910 .jpg. St. Petersburg 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05 and 06 .jpg. St. Petersburg 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.jpg. Oh, there's an extra thing there. Now, what's this? I might have seen this photo before. This might appear... Yeah, some of these photos also appear in Epstein Files 2, where some of them are less redacted than they are here. Again, I think the redactions on these photos especially, victims, I can completely understand. They have to be protected at all costs. Absolutely redact the victims. And key witnesses, like or whistleblowers and stuff like that. Protect those people. But I get the feeling that a lot of these redactions are unnecessary, number one, and number two, they protect a lot of the elites. Perhaps unnecessarily. I mean, sometimes there's a standard procedure to hide the identity of a perp until there's sufficient evidence that the police can get away with essentially putting them on blast. I don't think that's the case here. I think it's people being protected. That's the impression I'm getting. Anyway, St. Petersburg 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.jpg. I think I already did that. St. Petersburg 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.jpg. St. Petersburg 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33.jpg. Yeah, so it's, for a lot of these redactions, is this person being hidden. That does not look like a victim. Well, obviously it could be a victim, but it's more like a male form, I think. Which isn't... Yeah. Epstein wasn't into males, from what I can tell. Hello, Clara, you're causing some mischief again. Anyway, St. Petersburg 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42.jpg. St. Petersburg 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51.jpg. There's nothing to read in any of these photos, but they are featuring just so you guys can see. St. Petersburg 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60.jpg. St. Petersburg 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. Not nice. .jpg. St. Petersburg 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, and 78.jpg. There's a picture of Jesus. Goodness knows I need him. Okay, massive redaction here. 012.jpg. GM Doug 01.jpg on these two. Image 1860.jpg. VS Show 2, 3, and 4.jpg. Yeah, these are all miscellaneous photos here. VS Show 5, 0, 1, 6, 7, and 7.jpg. Copenhagen 00, 01, 02, and 03.jpg. Copenhagen 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, and 12.jpg. Hello, Clara. So Clara's got a little toy underneath. It's a little plastic spring that she likes to chase around the place. These photos also appear in dataset 2. This is indeed a repeat. We have seen it. There's less redactions in dataset 2 than there is here. But yeah, but these photos are repeats. But we're still going to read the file names anyway. Fucking Christ. Copenhagen 13, 14, 15, 16.jpg. Moscow 00, 01, 02, 03, and 04.jpg. Moscow 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, and 13.jpg. And Moscow 14.jpg. Thank God that's the last one of that lot. Oh, hang on, I might be at the end of this file. These files are massive, by the way. There's still quite a lot going along the top here, as you can see. Many, many tabs. But my pain will be the gain for other people, because, as I say, all the proceeds of any kind from these streams are going to go to Virginia Giuffre's charity. That's my first choice. And that's the same with the last lot of Epstein Files as well. But then again, of course, if you want to spread the word of what I'm doing, and that, you know, I'm an insane guy reading the entire fucking lot, then please do. I would benefit from attention, to be honest. But you know, respect communities. Anyway, and this is more importantly to be archived automatically as a VOD. So I don't expect people to watch live. I mean, people have jobs, people have families, all of that. So don't worry about that. Anyway, item was not scanned. Description, CD. Official.lab instructions. Replies. July 27, 2020. CD RW, CD rewritable. Russia, 1102. Photos redacted. And that's the last of that. How long is the next file going to be? Again, it's a fucking long one. God help me. Okay. Redacted Musha K MISC. Okay. 10.jpg. 100-0021 underscore image.jpg. Okay, and 100-0074 75 215 232 248 265 and 321 underscore image.jpg. This one has an X on it. I don't know why. Anyway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 20, 21, 22, and 23.jpg. Free photographer redacted at the bottom. Yeah, Musha K-Misk. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32.jpg. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Fucked up there. 38, 39, 4, and 40.jpg. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49.jpg. Heavy redactions again, but I think quite unnecessarily. Alright, 5, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and 57.jpg. 58, 59, 6, 7, 8, 9... Well, 8.jpg, 9 redacted. Is completely covered there. Okay, I want to say that says ball and girl.jpg. Chant exumas.jpg. Chant st.jpg. A photographer. Okay. And that says 1.jpg. And that's it. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. Redacted CD. But I can read this bit. I will read this bit if there's too heavily redacted. I'll do it out of spite. 7060-949E 20728, I think that says. You know, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, Sintrop / Clinton, Morocco. Clinton's features a lot, I'm just saying. Nude, redacted. Digital photogog, redacted. Okay. Far East Trip 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, and 08.jpg, Clinton, Bali. I really need one of those straw hats, though. That would be fun to wear on the stream. But I'd probably get banned for racism or something. Anyway. Oh, they were supposed to release a reason for every reduction or redaction. They have not. For the ones protecting victims, I can absolutely understand, but a lot of them do not have victims in it. You can sort of tell by the relative context of other photos, and even though certain bits are cut out, you can tell they're sort of part of the same scene, if you like, where victims aren't showing, but it's actually just Epstein and his mates, or indeed, you know, a controversial figure or something. I don't know. Clara, what are you doing? Why are you picking up your bed? Well, you're going very, very nutty. Anyway, Central Clinton, Morocco, nude, redacted. Okay, that wasn't the last one. Okay, Far East Trip 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17.jpg, Clinton/Bali. Far East Trip 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26.jpg, Clinton, Bali. Far East Trip 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35.jpg, Clinton, Bali. Clara, why are you eating your bed? Yeah, it's the first time you've done that. Just put that over there. You like to sit there. What are you doing? Sorry, let me just keep an eye on my little gremlin. Nope, the gremlin has dragged the bed out of the room. You might actually be able to see it down here. Let me see how far she goes. Can you see on the webcam? Maybe a little bit on the bottom. No, I don't think you can. Oh well, my little gremlin can do whatever she wants. Anyway, we've done that one. Far East Trip 36. .jpg Clinton/Barley. Okay. What are we doing with here? Okay. UK HHH plus T HSE 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, and 07.jpg UK. UK HHH plus T HSE 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13.jpg UK. Nudes 000.jpg and nudes 001.jpg, nudes 002.jpg. I am glad those are redacted. I do not want to get banned. Nudes 003, 004, 005, 006, 007, 008, 009, 010, 011.jpg. Okay, and now the cat has grabbed a pair of my pajamas. Fortunately, I'm already wearing mine for tonight, underneath, plus a shirt. That's just how it is. I've got to be comfortable for this. But yeah, she's very, very playful right now. So yeah, I'm gonna put earplugs in tonight for those two. Anyway, nude 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 019, 020.jpg. Okay, nudes 021, 022, 023, 024, 025, 026, 027, 028, 029.jpg. New 030, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38.jpg. Nudes 039, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47.jpg. Nudes 048, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56.jpg. Again, with some redactions in there. It might be the names of the particular subject of the photo. News 057, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65.jpg. News 066, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74.jpg. News 075, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, and 83.jpg. Nudes 084, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92.jpg. Nudes 093, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 101.jpg. News 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110.jpg. News 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119.jpg. News 120, 121.jpg. ST Tropez Jim JE00 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06.jpg. ST Tropez / Jim. And yeah, we got got scantily clad girls as well. But yeah, again, as I say, a lot of these are repeats. I'm only gonna narrate the part that aren't repeats just to speed things up a little bit. ST Tropez Jim JE07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they look much younger. 13, 14, 15.jpg. ST Tropez / Jim. Okay, yeah, that's... why couldn't they more heavily redact this? I don't know. Yeah, they do it to this, but not the other ones. I guess it's because the face isn't visible. ST Tropez / Jim JE16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.jpg. ST Tropez Jim. ST Tropez Jim JE25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.jpg. Oh no, 31, 32, and 33.jpg. ST Tropez Jim. ST Tropez Jim JE34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42.jpg. ST Tropez / Jim. ST Tropez Jim JE43, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51.jpg. ST Tropez Jim. Jesus, that looks like a nudist beach. ST Tropez / Jim JE52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.jpg, st-tropes/jim. st-tropes/jim, je61.jpg. Oh no, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69.jpg, st-tropes/jim. st-tropes/jim, je70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, and 78.jpg, st-tropes/jim. Yeah, Maxwell's obviously there, but a lot of the, yeah, this is a possible victim as well. That says patisserie. That says plays or herbs. Some more stuff to read. Great, that's what I like to see. Anyway, st-tropes/jim, je79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, and 87.jpg, st-tropes/jim. Now, I will say, just going through this, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to need to take a day off. This is too wild. I'll take a day off. I'll probably enjoy my weekend as well, because I've got some IRL stuff going on. I'll probably resume this Monday. But yeah, but for now, let's get this done. And get 3 datasets done, with 5 more to go. st-tropes/jim, je88, 89, 90.jpg, st-tropes/jim. Okay. Clinton/Morocco, 000102, 030405. I'm going to carry this onto other pages, actually. 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. We will miss you, Mike. I'll read that bit there. Carrying on. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. .jpg. Morocco King Wedding. Again, that was the same for all of them. So yeah, I will do that in future, because we do need to speed things along. We've got a lot of files to do, and they're all massively fucking big, which I really don't want to do. Well, okay, I do want to do, but I also don't want to do. You see my dilemma here. LSJ 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, and 164.jpg nudes/redacted. Clinton Forest Tropes. Photos redacted. Image 0401.jpg Centropes. Centropes 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. .jpg Centropes. Clinton Fat East 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 71. .jpg Far East. The first one said Fat East. Oh no, it still says Fat East here. It's definitely a typo, but it's still funny. Oh no, we still got more. Clinton, Fat East, 072, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Just looking at for anything interesting here. 87, 88, 89, but we have seen these photos before, can confirm. Clinton features in quite a few of them. 19, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158. .jpg, Clinton Far East. And and now we're going on to LSJ girls. Girls dancing 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These are redacted as fuck. 21, 22, 23. Then again, if it's girls dancing, it's probably a good reason. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. .jpg. Girls by pool 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 06, 07, 08, 09. .jpg. Yeah, damning evidence, that would be. Victims got to be protected. Redacted 0 and 1. .jpg. Redacted JPG. Girls by pool 10, 11. .jpg. In helicopter 0, 1, 2, and 3. .jpg. And G4. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions. Revised July 27, 2020. Sony CDR. Compact disc recordable Supremas 700 MB. CDQ Sony. Dancing girls. Yoga girls. Fucking Christ. TED Conference. California. Image 0031. 10, 11, 27, 42, 14, 24, 37, 09, 13, 41, 33, 35, 18, 25, 22, 15, 08, 45, 17, 43. Possibly, yeah, some inappropriate stuff here. .jpg. MVI underscore 0038 4621. No. MVI 0038.avi. Alright. Image 0046.jpg. Oh, sorry. Image 0046 21 30 07 36 23.jpg. MVI 0044.avi. IMG 0006.jpg. MVI 0039.av. Image 0034.jpg. Oh, image 0032 26 12 28.jpg. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. TDK TED Convention. 80 disc. Compact disc. And that's the it. Do I get another short file? I probably not. No, I do not. Fuck my life. LSJ Boat Views. Redacted Mallorca. Cancer Benefit. Redacted LSJ Xmas 04. Redacted Jean-Luc Zorro. Book 16. Redacted LSJ Boat View. Okay. DSCF 0004 5 7 8 9 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 and 65 underscore 1.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD R 4.7 GB 4 times speed. LSJ Boat View. Yeah, that's LSJ Boat View at the top. DSCF 0001 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. _1.tiff. Fuck. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD-R, 4.7 GB, 4 times speed, LSJ2, boat view. Alright, we've got some more files here. I'm just going to look at the chat for a sec. In Siri, every one of these pictures that involves Clinton, there should be a Secret Service record because he was under Secret Service protection ever since he left the White House. That's very interesting. I mean, is he allowed that? Does he still get that? Is it permanent? I wouldn't know. But presumably the Secret Service are sworn to secrecy in this case. But yeah, I wouldn't deny shady shit. Alright, let's power through. Hopefully get more of this done. Okay, LSJ boat view. DSCF 0001 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74 _1.tiff. Oh, fuck you. DSCF0081 _1.tiff. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th. 2020. DVD-R, 4.7 GB, 4 times speed. LSJ free boat view. Great, more of this shit. CIMGO 355, 356, 357, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, oh no, 298, 299, 300, 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309, 311, 312, 313. This guy we've seen before. He has a very distinctive Cheshire smile of a grin. .jpeg for all of that. Item is not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. JE Pics redacted. A cancer benefit. Redacted 4 at the top. DSE F0001 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 oh no 20 24 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 would help if I can read 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53. Yeah, I mean, these are definitely explicit. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, and 86 _1.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD-R, 4.7 GB. Redacted 4. I mean, considering the other ones was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, I should say. This one probably leads on to from Boat View. Or Pixel Girls or whatever. Oh, fuck. Redacted 2. Okay. DSCF 0002 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 and 21 underscore .tiff. Redacted. Free. DSCF 0001 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 no 6 7 8 10 13 14 15 16. These are explicit photos. I mean, that's a girl in lace underwear. 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64 underscore 1.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. DVD-R 47 GB 2 and 3. I'm just going to scout the next one. Is the next one as long? Yeah, the next one is long. This one is probably going to be the last file because I can feel. I'm not sure if you can tell on the stream. I can feel my voice actually breaking apart. So for my health and because it's getting quite late, it's midnight now, I'm going to go to bed. But I will be resuming this at another point. Because I do want to get dataset 3 done, and this is... This was a lot longer than I thought it would be, but we have set a new rule for dealing with files like this, so that rule will be continued next stream. So DVD-R 4.7 GB 2 and 3. Okay. DSC 006 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 33.jpg, then DSC F0001 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 and 21 underscore 1.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD-R 4.7 GB 4 times speed. Oh, PB girls. Redacted. Yeah, I wasn't meant to sigh as I just said PB girls. It's just like a sigh as in, you know, there's still a lot of work to do. So we're really getting on to the meaty stuff now. So it might be I won't be able to deal with so many files during your stream. But, you know, I'll carry on. I'll keep plodding along and we'll get there eventually. DSCF 0001 underscore 1.tiff. No. Then DSCF 00003 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 and 39 underscore 1.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. DVD-R 4.7 GB 4 times speed. PB N redacted. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Picasso Blue Boy with pipe. Whatever that is. Item was not scanned. Description CD times 3. Official.lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Picasso Blue Boy with pipe redacted. Claude Monet Nies van Dongen or Dongen. Claude Monet Nies van Dongen. At something like that. Oh no, number 2. That's number 2. Oh god. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the last file. This is I'm making yeah, you can tell I'm slowing and I'm stuttering a lot. I'm beginning to crack, I think, with this. My voice is just starting to go. I mean, the rum might not be helping my throat, but it does feel like it just helps in general for me. Because a lot of this is, yeah. Whew. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official.lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Fujifilm compact disc. Henry Matisse, 1935. Oh, this is new. Sotheby's. 1334 York Avenue, New York, New York. 100 21 212 606 7000. www.sotheby's.com. Henry Matisse, French, 1869 to 1954. Le Reflet, also called Femme de Vente en Mémoire, Le Reflet dans le Gans, Femme Rue Assis. Signed and dated upper right, Henry Matisse, 35, oil on canvas, 18¼ by 21, 7/8 inches, or 7/8 of an inch, 46.3 by 55.5 centimeters, painted in 1935. Provenance: Renault and Cole acquired directly from the artist in October 1935. Rees, Jeffries, Sussex, 1938. S.K. Lawyers, 1954. Herschel C. Walker, New York, 1955. B. Wardell, 1962. Galerie Schmidt, Paris, 1978. Private collection, Paris. Exhibited: Düsseldorf, Galerie Groschning, Chef d'oeuvre du 19E. Fuck finding the French translation for the numbers. 20E Sikel, 1960, reproduced in Expedition Catalogue. Why did I have a French accent for that? I don't know. Rome, Marble Gallery, Aspect de l'Art du XX Cecil, 1964, number 43. Paris, Galerie Schmidt, Aspects de la Peinture Française, 1978, number 41. Paris, Galerie Schmidt, Luminaire sur la peine des 19 et 20 Cecils, 1983, number 58. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, they're making me read bloody French. Literature: Pierre Schneider, Matisse, Paris, 1984, number 43. Illustrated, part 433, or page 433. Lydia Delectorskaya, Le Apparente Facility Peinture de 1935 to 1936, Paris, 1986. Illustrated, P41. Okay, item was not scanned. Description CD. Alright, that was different. I'll take it. Official .lab instructions for July 27th, 2020. Painting. Okay, nothing to read there. Oh, fucking hell, more of this. Oh dear, and some of these, yeah, that's definitely a younger kid. Jesus. Okay. DSC 02184, repeated there. 2185, repeated again. 2186, repeated. 2187, 2188, 2189. We're getting a series of, these photos are doubled up. And I'll carry on. 2323, 2324, 2325, 2326, 2327, 2328, 2329, 2331, 2333, 2335, 2336, 2337, 2338, 2339, 2340, 2341, 42, 43, 44, 46, 49, 53, 53, oh no, 54, 58, 61, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, .jpeg. Okay, we've got new file types here. DSCF0047, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, _1.tiff. Item was not scanned. Description CD. Official DocLab instructions. Revised July 27, 2020. DVD R 4.7 GB, 4x speed, LSJ 1404 DVD. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, well, a bunch of fucking redacted photos. I see bare legs there, so it's probably a victim. Did the stream go dead? No, shouldn't be. I'm still around. I'm still streaming. It does say I'm still live. Unless I'm fucked on YouTube or something. Let me double check. No, I should not be dead. Let me just double check my channel. Nope, it still says it's up. Let me just make sure I'm on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still there. I'm still there. Oh, hang on. No, I should not be dead. Let me just double. Good. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, if I see comments saying the stream got dead, I just have to assume the worst. No, stream should still be alive, and it will be encoded as a VOD anyway. So if things are bad on your end, you can still just come back and finish where you left off. All right. The final. Well, not quite the final stretch. This is still a humongous fucking file. Look, I'm just barely here. So DSCF 0002 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 44 45 46 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, underscore 1.tiff. DSCF 0047 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62. I need to be like one of those auction house people. That'd be so useful. 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 underscore 1.tiff. And then at the top it says redacted heli. Item was not scanned. Description CD times 2. Official .lab instructions revised July 27, 2020. DVD R 4.7 GB. Redacted / heli. DVD R 4.7. Excuse me, you two. What are you doing? Sorry, they were just chasing each other up the stairs. They like to do that. Redacted / heli 2 DVD. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, this is part scribbled. DSC 01. Rest of that is illegible. DSC 0177677 80 81 82 83 84 86 87 19 91. Yeah. 92 94 95. And then 1802 04 05 06 07 08 09 10 11. Yeah, a lot of people there, a lot of redacted faces. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Yeah, we've seen this guy plenty of times before. 69, 70, 71, yeah, same guy, close up. 74, 78, 79. Yeah, this could be this John Luke person then, if it says John Luke and he's there. 80, 81, 82, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, 93, 94, 1900, 1901, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 12, 13, 14, 50, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, heavily redacted, 38, yeah, these are very heavily redacted, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 59. We're getting a lot of missing ones here. We're getting a lot of missing photos. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 69. Not nice. 70, 71, 72, 73. Well, US flag's nice, I suppose. 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2, 3, .jpeg. And then we got Movo1635 and Movo1950.mpg. Item was not scanned. Description CD times 2. Official .lab instructions revised July 27th, 2020. Jean-Luc LSJ 2. 2/04. Jean-Luc LSJ 12/04, I want to say that says 04. Jean-Luc 2. DSC 01001. 2004, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. .jpg. And that is it for that file, and indeed, this part 7 of my coverage of the Epstein Files. Yeah, my voice is starting to break and crack, and I don't want to do myself some damage before the weekend. So I record my normal videos Monday to Friday, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Hopefully my throat will recover after I wake up in the morning, and hopefully I'll get enough sleep. Not that these two will obviously let me, I suspect. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's a shame I wasn't able to get the entire dataset done. It's just the sheer scale of what I had to deal with. As you can see, there's still a lot of huge files here. Huge files. Yeah, all this. We've got so much more. As I say, I've got to keep an eye on my health. And I've got to make sure, yeah, I'm able to do this. Yeah, going through all of these. Okay, some of these at the end are shorter. Thank God they're shorter, but yeah, we'll tackle that next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for showing up. As I say, there's not really any highlights from this one. But from the previous one, because it involves harrowing accounts of the victims, I mean, I wouldn't really call it a highlight. It's definitely an important factor featuring the Epstein Files. So I might clip that, but it's pretty harrowing. So that's I don't want to call it a highlight. It's a point of interest that I will show people, but yeah, it's got a lot of bad shit in it. So yeah, it won't be from this stream. This stream, obviously, we've gone through a lot. It's mainly just me losing my sanity reading these file names. But at the very least, we've moved along a little bit. So we've been at this for 3 hours and 16 minutes. So I'm not a seasoned streamer. Eventually, I'm sure I'll be able to stream for hours and hours and hours on end. But that's not right now, especially when my nose is bunged up. My cats are playing around. They have been fed, and they do have water, so they just want to play. That's fine. Kittens like to do that. But I need to go to sleep. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.